two separate...
No, I understand what they're saying, but why two separate amounts?
I have no idea.
Why weren't they both $187?
I couldn't answer that. Couldn't get an answer from him. The manager that I spoke to said that he wasn't here at the time. He said that he was brought on to fix their billing because their billing's all messed up, and then wouldn't kind of work with me beyond that.
What I would do for you, do you have a receipt for the $187?
I do, yes.
Why don't you just reference that and say this has already been paid?
I did, and he said that we went around and around in circles.
Are you kidding me? So, but here, okay, there's really only two answers, and I think you know what they are, Danny. If they did bill you separately, then you pay it. But I'd like to see some proof of that. I mean, how do we know they're just not arbitrarily collecting another fee? We don't know. I mean, it sounds squirrely to me. Why didn't they bill you at the same time?
Well, and he said that he apologized. He said that their billing was all messed up. He came in to fix their billing, and that's why we didn't get billed at the same time. And I said, I kind of just said, hey, this doesn't seem right. And what stops you from arbitrarily billing us?
Exactly. I would have a couple questions. And you know, Daphne, I think we can call this clinic, and listen, it won't violate HIPAA because we can say we need to talk to you in general, sir, because we have people complaining that they've been billed twice. Once for 187 and 6 months later for 95. How many months later? Was it 6 months?
It was about 5 months. It was
5 months later.
Yeah.
So, Daphne, I think it's completely appropriate. Otherwise, they're going to start crying HIPAA. We can't do anything. And you say, look, this has nothing to do with their medical care. And then, Danny, if that doesn't work, we have to go through a process where you approve us. Do you have that form, Daphne, that Suzanne uses?
I don't, but I can find one.
Or we can wait till she gets back. Here's what Suzanne does. She'll get you to sign something and send it to the clinic.
Okay.
But let's try it first as a general inquiry and asking them under what scenario would somebody be billed twice. Now, Pam wants to give an update on tampons in the basement, and we're going to come back to this problem. Pam said that there was a backup. Pam, who caused this sewer backup? Can you just...
I did.
You did. And then you hired a company to fix it, right, Pam?
Well, the HOA company hired them.
But why did they pay, the HOA pay, if you caused it?
Because I guess they're liable for the piping. It's like, 45 years old.
So HOA paid who?
ServPro.
And ServPro was supposed to clean your pipe, right?
Well, yeah. Well, they didn't fix the pipe. The regular plumber fixed the pipe. But
they were supposed to clean up all the mess.
The sewage, yes.
But the sewage was not cleaned by them. You said a lot was left behind. Hold on, and we'll come back to you. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255, Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center for all your hearing needs, all of them. That means if you have tinnitus, Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center. If you have a hearing loss, Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center. If you have both, Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center with free trial periods. Clarkson and Hamden, 303-534-0163. The new digital hearing aids are unbelievable. They interface with a cell phone. The tinnitus treatments, some of them are permanent solutions. Your tinnitus will go away forever. 303-534-0163.
This is Denver's Talk Station, 630 KHOW, an iHeart.
So I had 3 people said that there's, and one of them was a rub kit. There's nothing there. There's no tampons. There's no raw sewage.
Well, there are 3 people look at everything.
The ServPro, who did the cleaning.
We had our
doctor, HOA manager, and the doctor.
And they looked everywhere.
And they looked down in the and see,
there's nothing down in the crawl space.
Well, see, and originally she put it out like it was a basement,
no, I know.
right? And it was a crawl space.
But it's not in there.
Right. It's not. What it is fossilized cat poop and a smell of urine.
Okay.
And there's some old tires and stuff that she had left that they didn't clean out.
Nothing to do with this.
Right. Nothing to do with
all right.
And other natural stone. They can get you any brand that you want on Mitch's wholesale.
And she basically, I think, wants them to clean out the whole crawl space. But they didn't. Everybody says it's not bad and it doesn't smell.
This marked as alive.
Contractors, all those big giant warehouses never do that. Also, he gets live. He doesn't lie to you about it, like the big places that tell you you're getting 70 and 80% off. With Mitch, just compare and contrast. What you'll see is beautiful work, wholesale granite, beautiful cabinets direct from the manufacturer, and he will do everything you do in the kitchen in the bathroom free, meaning if you get counters, he'll do a vanity top. If you get cabinets, he'll do a vanity, and he'll tear out and haul away the old kitchen free. Give him a call to start this process, 303-386-5919, 303-386-5919, artofgranite.net, also on my referral list at referralist.com.
At Lumber Liquidators, transforming your home with a beautiful new floor is easy with our new installation services. Choose from more than 400 styles of beautiful hardwood, bamboo, laminate, and waterproof floors. Then relax and let our professional installers get it done. With Lumber Liquidators installation services, you'll get an in-home assessment and professional installation that's covered by a 1-year warranty. And we offer special financing so you can get started today. We'll be with you every step of the way, ensuring that each stage of your flooring project is a success. Just call 1-800-230-1686. We're here to help you save time and money and take the stress out of your flooring project so you can get on with more important things like enjoying your beautiful new floor. Stop by your local Lumber Liquidator store or visit us online at lumberliquidators.com for free samples and huge deals on more than 400 floors, and leave the work to us. Call Lumber Liquidators Installation Services at 1-800-230-1686 to start your flooring transformation today.
I know you've heard of cosmetic dentistry, but I want to go one better. A more natural approach, not just a cover-up. I'm talking about new orthodontics for adults at Aurora Orthodontics. Your crooked teeth are caused by a number of things: a narrow palate, jaw alignment, or neuromuscular problems, a birth defect, or an injury, or a combination of things. And the great news here is that Dr. Kent Lawson has pioneered treatments for these conditions that do not require surgery. No broken bones, anesthesia, or long recovery times. Dr. Kent Lawson has more than 30 years' experience. And because of his amazing work, time in braces is minimalized. He can also address your TMJ problems or sleep apnea. More than 5,000 cases and counting. Dr. Kent Lawson at Aurora Orthodontics. New Orthodontics. 303-690-0100. 303-690-0100. That's Aurora Orthodontics. On my referral list at referralist.com.
When the need for senior care arises, there's no place like home. Your loved ones should never have to give up living at home. Visiting Angels will provide home care for your mom or dad at home up to 24 hours per day, including personal care, meals, and light housework. You'll select your professional caregiver with Visiting Angels. Look up visitingangels.com or call 877-374-LIVE. That's 877-374-LIVE. Franchises are available. Visiting Angels, America's choice in senior home care.
Brent Ivinson, Ideal Home Loans. Talk about how you can help home buyers.
Our Ideal Home Purchase Plan that is an all-encompassing roadmap to buying your next home. Our 3-week closing guarantee where we underwrite and approve your loan up front. Our home buyer scouting report where you search for your next home so that when we find a house that works for you, you can close.
So
and close.
they sent me a video even of the cleaned up, and put that on
Equal
here.
Opportunity Lender regulated by DORA.
That's
NMLS
good. It's upside
136756. For
down.
terms and conditions, call 844-45 Ideal.
This is Troy with Technoglass. We've been making auto glass easy for over 25 years. Every Technoglass replacement comes with free rock chip repairs for life and a 12-month no breakage guarantee.
And the pictures she sent were pre-cleanup, but there was never any tampons or that anybody had said. But they said there is like smell of cat piss and fossilized. They were basically using it as a litter box, is what 2 people have said, not Mike, the carpet guy.
Do not put the sound on this computer.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK, 303-713-8255. Revitalized Health. If you're looking for microneedling or fillers or Botox, a lot of people love this stuff. I'm going to reserve judgment because a lot of people, they look really good when it's done right. There's Botox, collagen, Juvederm, Kybella, and more. Or if you're looking for Bio-T, that's the pellet treatment for estrogen and testosterone for both men and women, you can go to Revitalized Health. They're at 470 in Ken Carl. It's worth the trip wherever you are. TheHormoneBros.com. There are 3 brothers in practice. It's a great atmosphere, instant blood testing for some things, and they follow you along. They even have nutritional counseling. TheHormoneBros.com. Make an appointment for a free consultation, 720-361-2302. 720-361-2302. Revitalized Health. HormoneBros.com. Okay, we need to call the clinic for Danny, and we're doing that right now. And then this thing with Pam. We investigated completely, and I'm glad to have Pam on. Pam said she lives in a condo project, and basically they had a sewer backup, and there was disgusting stuff like tampons and sewage and all of that. She complains that ServPro did not do an adequate job. Is that right, Pam?
That's correct.
Why do you say it's not adequate?
Well, there's still a bunch of stuff down there like tires and ski poles, cardboard. The old pipe that bursted is still there.
Okay, Pam, before when you called, you said there were tampons and sewage.
Yes, there's still, that's
okay,
all still there.
Now, Pam, I noticed you really were different with your language this time. You added tires and ski poles and all this. Now, here's the deal, okay? The HOA sent a representative, ServPro sent a representative, and we sent a representative, and they videotaped. There is no raw sewage. There are no tampons. There is no sign of sewage anywhere, and everything has been completely cleaned up from the sewer. Completely. No, you ought to be happy about that. Pam, I'm looking at the video right now. It's online. We're live at referrallist.com. We're live at YouTube, and we're live on Facebook. I'm just telling you, you can't, I had my own guy, and the guy that went out there, I believe implicitly 1,000%. He said there's no sign of any of that. So what are you talking about?
Now, they did say that there's...
I'm talking about the pipe that broke is still there.
Okay, now, you're talking about pieces of a pipe and tires, but that has nothing to do with the sewer thing. ServPro doesn't have to clean up your crawl space. Who put the tires...
Yes, they do. It was all contaminated.
No, who put the tires in there?
It's been there for 20 years.
Who put them in there?
My stepfather.
You guys are responsible for all that junk. None of that stuff is contaminated, or is it? Is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
They said that they specifically looked at it.
Pam, I swear to you, Pam, we investigated it, and that stuff is stored by you. They do not. You're using this as an excuse to try to get your crawl space cleaned out because your son junked it up. I'm telling you, Pam,
son,
or whoever stored those tires.
Your father-in-law.
Your father-in-law.
We've owned that place
your stepfather.
for 45 years.
Listen, I'm not trying to give you a hard time, Pam. We did a lot for you. We went out there and inspected this thing.
Who did?
My guy went out there. What do you mean? You know what?
Mike.
Just go away. Go away. Go away, Pam. I don't have to take this crap. Just go away. My God, here we go. We bend over backwards for her. We sent people out there. The rug doctor went out there personally and inspected. We had it videotaped. What you're saying, you're full of crap, okay? That's how I'll say it. You're full of crap. There's no crap in your crawl space. It's on you. You're full of it. And there's no tampons in your crawl space. You lied to us straight out. You lied to us.
Well, there is cat poop and cat urine.
Yeah, your cat pee, your cat poop, and your tires. Now you're using this as an excuse to get the HOA to clean up your mess. Bye-bye, Felicia. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Don, what's going on with you, Don?
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Good. What's happening?
I'm retired and looking for a small business to hook up with and have many different skills. Been in sales most of my life.
Yeah.
But, when I was fly fishing up in Montana, I met this guy who was telling me about this company that called Zilis, Z-I-L-I-S. And they have a patent-pending process to extract CBD oil, hemp CBD oil.
Yeah.
And it's a direct marketing company based out of Texas.
Yes.
And they source their product here in Colorado. And I'm staying here with my brother in Elizabeth. So we started talking, and he's pretty skeptical about, scams and stuff, and he listens to your show every day, and I've been listening since I've been here. So I wanted to know if you know anything about it, and it seems like a legit company, and I'm been thinking about investing in it, and it is a multi-level market. They don't call it multi-level marketing; they call it direct marketing, where you could actually use the product and get on.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's basically multi-level marketing. I've heard of it.
Okay.
And I don't know how to put this. I personally just don't like multi-level or network marketing. I'm not saying it's a scam. I don't know enough about Zillis to say it's a scam. I don't know enough about it. Okay, I do know enough about network marketing. And the fundamental problem I have with network marketing is that every single sales pitch you hear, every single one of them stresses what's the primary message in multi-level marketing. What's the primary message? You tell me. What's your...
To get people under you to build that pyramid.
Okay, and why do you want to get people under you so you can do what? What do they give you the example of? A guy sitting on a beach collecting a check, $60,000 a month, right?
No, they didn't say that.
Yeah, but
I know the vision is there. Yeah.
Yeah. That is the vision. In fact, Amway and Herbalife and all of them, they all tell you about the guy sitting on the beach collecting $60,000 a month. Here's the point: everyone wants to not work. I mean, I swear to God, the reason they get into multi-level is they want everyone under them to work. Now, they will give you cases where people make a crap load of money, and it's true. But I will say this: the percentage of people making a crap load of money in multi-level or network marketing is the same percentage as in corporations. In other words, they will say to you at a presentation, why should all the bigwigs make the money? You can make the money too. You know, these chairmen and CEOs, they make this much money, right? Well, that's about 2 to 3% in a corporation make very big money, right? That's the same percentage in network marketing, 2 or 3%. So what I'm saying is, while there's nothing wrong with network and multi-level marketing, it's not a road to riches. I don't care what people say. It's not. It is a road to get people who don't want to work, and you all get together and hope that someone else will carry the load. I swear to you. Now, that's network marketing. I've said nothing about Zillis. Now, let's talk about Zillis. Okay? Well, that's one of a million cannabinoid products out there, cannabis products. I mean, what can I say? I don't know enough. But when you say invest, let's talk about risk versus reward. Hold on a sec. I'd like to know, what is the investment? Okay, I'd like to know about it. Because there's nothing wrong with investing. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255, Plumline Services, free second opinions on anything major. Free second opinions from a company you can trust with plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, and drains. Especially when it comes to drains, they give you a free second opinion. Or if you have a sluggish or slow drain, they will come for 93 and clear it completely. It'll be cleared, or the call is free. That's called 93 or free. Or just free second opinions on water heaters, furnaces, or anything or electrical panel. 303-586-1086, 586-1086, plumlineservices.com.
How long do I have here, bro? How long?
This report is sponsored by Lowe's.
Big time delays both directions of the turnpike west of McCaslin due to a
Can you tell to turn on that sound down on that computer? Because I will start using it.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, on my monitor.
Okay. So watch out for backups whether you're traveling east or westbound on US 36, just to the west of McCaslin is where that crash is at. The rest of the drive in the Mile High City in fairly decent shape. No major delays with the exception of eastbound I-70, but a construction slowing on the approach to Central Park. The weather forecast, mostly sunny today with a high near 80. Tonight, mostly clear overnight with a low around 50. Right now, mostly cloudy skies in the Mile High City and 66. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 K-How.
Come into Lowe's to give your floors a stylish upgrade for fall. Shop now to get 10% off wood look tile. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Offer valid through 9/26 while supplies last. U.S. only.
If you're looking for replacement windows, K&H Home Solutions. I've known Ted Rowland 25 years or more. This company has more than a 60-year heritage. K&H Home Solutions.
Little Pam.
Windows, and they were the first replacement window company on my referral list at referrallist.com. Windows, doors, and siding. Their website is khwindows.com. That's khwindows.com. They're designed for both beauty and energy efficiency. Nothing improves a home like these windows, and you won't find a better company when it comes to ethics, to skill, and when it comes to standing behind their product. If you need windows, doors, or siding, you can rely on K&H. I know that for sure because I had them do the windows on my home in Franktown so many years ago, and they still look beautiful. 303-421-7100, khwindows.com. Why don't you go to their website? You can make appointments right on the website, khwindows.com.
Only 2 days left until Carpet Mill Outlet's one-day only private sale. This Saturday at Carpet Mill Outlet stores, save up to 40% off MSRP on hard surface flooring. Get 2 years interest-free.
How do you do it? Okay, how to argue with them a little bit.
Tile, stone, laminate, and vinyl.
Dan's list.
Carpet Mill Outlet stores have the lowest.
You know, with Canada, the whole country, you know, it's marijuana's legal now, right? Recreational.
Is it really?
The whole country. So this is going to put a lot of pressure, I think, on the CBD and all that and stuff, because I mean, they're going to be shipping that down. And
So, would you invest in any of this?
no, I wouldn't.
Aren't you skeptical of all the shit we get?
With marijuana?
Of all the shit we get with marijuana.
Oh no, I think it'll help in certain cases.
No. I'm talking about all the investments going on with marijuana, all the
programs.
grows.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of investments.
Absolutely. Well, actually, the one in Canada, like a month ago, it went up like 700%.
Said that the billing guy is not available. He's in a meeting, and he is going to call him directly. So I told Danny to call me back.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Would you give that update on the air whenever you do?
No, yeah. I just was waiting for you to circle back around. So.
Or just remind me. Say, Tom.
Just got a note.
Just feel free. Say, Tom,
okay.
I got to. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, she's not. She just sent a message saying she had 2 things blow up and she has to stay.
Okay. Clintopedia, looks like he's gone too.
Who?
Clintopedia? Clint?
What do you mean gone?
Well, today.
Oh.
He didn't call it, but you know his wife's having, so I'm sure it's something to do there.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Oh, you told me to remind you about the suit. I got the picture ready to go too. Marco's suit. He's a pretty good egg.
He is. I like him. He's very entertaining.
Yes, he is. Suzanne texted me and said, "Hey, how did Marco do?" I said, "He banters real well with Tom."
I did the Revitalized South already.
You did.
Okay, so I'm going to do Centeno Show.
Either way, you win. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com. Rate shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed-rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions.
No, he doesn't take anything personal. I like him.
Conditions or exclusions may apply.
Marco. He doesn't take. He's a funny guy, you know, and stuff. And he seems like he's on top of his game.
Brown Show this afternoon at 4.
Getting 6:30
If you think about it, most of the guys we're surrounded with, Mark and I, because we're such assholes, we're surrounded by people like that. You, Clean. I mean, you let things roll off your back.
Centeno Schultz will get you genuine, living stem cell therapy. If you're in pain, please don't waste money. I have an email that I got about stem cells, and I was just looking for it. Man, it was a good one. Oh, here it is. It says, Tom, hi, Tom and deputies. A month ago, I sent you a copy of a letter, consultation letter from Peak Vitality, stating that they were giving and selling me stem cells. They are not. They didn't. I'm going to meet with them Monday, and I want to ask them if they actually injected me with stem cells. What else should I do? Well, let me know the information, because that's one of the rip-offs. And this is the problem. Most clinics offering stem cell therapy, they are ripping people off, okay? Because living stem cells cannot be shipped in to a clinic. Current FDA laws do not allow it. Therefore, you must have them extracted at the time. Centeno Schultz, they have a seminar coming up on the 27th, Thursday evening, if you want to find out more about that, or just call for your own screening. 303-963-9201, 303-963-9201. Please just remember, Centeno Schultz and spread the name around, because I don't want you wasting 8 to 10 grand on fake stuff, okay? Now, Don is thinking about investing, talking about healthcare. Man, the cannabinoid or cannabis, it's exploding, the business. And there's no doubt people are making loads and loads of money. Now, the way they're getting around it, for investment is on the Canadian Stock Exchange, because you can't do it on our stock exchange. So therefore, a lot of IPOs are going out, and they're making 700% sometimes on the first opening round. Now, a lot of people are getting rich. That doesn't mean it will sustain it. I don't know what is going to be sustained. But in this investment you're talking about, Zillis, Don, you're saying it's a network marketing scheme, right? And I don't want to say scheme like it's illegal.
Direct marketing.
Yeah, it's network marketing.
Yeah.
Now, Don, what is tell me the pitch. Give me the pitch.
Well, they say they have a patent pending process on the extraction of the oil. They use the supercritical CO2 extractor method.
Okay.
They have a USDA organic source here in Colorado.
Okay. And now, what is the pitch? What is the investment pitch? And by the way, we have lines open. Sharon, I'll get to you. Hold on, about Groupon. And I would just want to tell people, 303-713-TALK. You can get right through. We're not wasting time with guests. We have all our time devoted to our callers. Okay, Don, so what is the investment then?
Okay, so there's you can be a user of the product, which you would buy wholesale. And
how much is that?
Well, they put you on an auto ship. It's about $200 a month.
Okay.
And you get like two months worth of product.
And what is the product?
And if you want to,
it's oil.
The product it's a hemp CBD oil.
Okay, and it's supposed to be good for what? Everything.
That has a multitude of beneficial.
Okay.
For health issues.
Gotcha.
And if you want, so you can retail the product and use it.
Yeah.
Or if you want to buy into the business and become a part of the
now, what does that cost? Is there any big money up front?
You can start out at $199, $200, and go up to about $1,500 dollars.
But for the money, but all that money translates to product.
Absolutely.
You're not paying. You're not paying for any blue sky.
No, not for any one of those. No.
Okay, and in addition to this monthly, is there a long-term commitment?
No, you can cancel.
So there's no down payment. There's no down payment. There's no long-term contract. And it's a month-by-month agreement, and you can get out any time, and all the money goes toward product. I would say that's very low risk if you want to try it. What the hell do you have to go wrong? I mean, Don, you know, I don't know anything about it. I'm just saying, if those truly are the terms, I can see of no problem trying it and see what happens.
Put the wow back in your career.
Ask him if he has a specific question, he can say, other than what we covered. If not, he can go.
My question on CBD and stuff is he's got to get a license here in Colorado to sell it. Yeah, because if it's just like marijuana,
so he has
right? How's he going to market it? He's going to sell it to his neighbors.
Go to the oil too, or just the marijuana? I don't think the oils are regulated. See, look at that guy that brought all that cream in.
That's true. Good point.
I don't think they are.
That's a good point.
I think it's a whole different animal, those creams and stuff.
Lucky, caring for my brother is far from easy. But he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community. Support for your strength.
CBD oil is currently categorized as a dietary supplement and is not regulated by the FDA. So, yeah. Right.
Mornings, Michael Brown afternoons, KHOW Denver.
We don't know who or why yet, Lisa Brady, Fox News, but we now know what happened in a deadly shooting at an office park in Maryland. Fox's Bernal Scott.
And it also says it won't do a positive THC blood test or urine test.
People were killed, others were injured. Harford County Sheriff Jeff Gaylor says they have the man who fired the shots.
The lone suspect in this incident is in custody and is in critical condition at a local hospital. It appears to be a single weapon that was used, a handgun.
Sheriff Gaylor did say no officer fired their guns during the incident. A motive for the shooting was not given. The FBI has joined local law enforcement in that investigation.
Thanks, Gernal. The head of the Senate committee wants an answer tomorrow on whether the woman accusing Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault will testify at a hearing next week. Christine Blasey Ford wants the FBI to investigate before
Hey,
the
remind
hearing.
again, if you get slow and just do that vote on the suit.
Something Democratic Senator Doug Jones questions.
What's that? If we get slow, put it on there.
They do. Democrats say Republicans are rushing to a hearing. Senate Judiciary Committee Chair Chuck Grassley defends the timeline.
We've got to have time to plan for a hearing, and if it's going to come off, there's a certain time we've got to notify people.
Some Republicans signal they're ready to move on and vote if Ford decides not to testify on Monday. Fox's Rachel Sutherland in Washington. Ford has also been offered other options to testify, including a closed-door hearing. Google's parent company telling Congress it still allows developers to scan and share data from Gmail accounts as long as they get consent from users and are transparent about how the data is being used. The letter to U.S. senators made public today, Google defending its practices amid continued concern about privacy. Fox News, fair and balanced.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a SelectQuote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I shopped the many highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy.
3 people are killed in that Maryland shooting.
Almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 800-597-0315. That's 800-597-0315. 800-597-0315. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price could vary depending on your health issue, company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
This report is brought to you by Pella of Colorado.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 81. Tonight mostly clear, low around 50. Tomorrow sunny and a high of 76. Saturday sunny with a high of 85.
What makes a Pella window a Pella window? Testing the designs from -40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit and drenching them in wind-driven rain while offering distinctive looks and detail. Testing beyond standards with style beyond the ordinary. Pella windows and doors. Perfectly beautiful.
If you're thinking about solar power, think Cam Solar. You can get a free evaluation of your lot to see what it will generate over the next 20 years. Just going to a website and filling out a form. Not only that, they will guarantee that analysis along with a 20-year parts and labor guarantee if you decide to go with their system. They have 3,000 systems going right now. GoCamSolar.com is the website. GoCamSolar.com/troubleshooter. GoCamSolar.com/troubleshooter.
When the need for senior care arises, there's no place like home. Your loved ones should never have to give up living at home. Visiting Angels will provide home care for your mom or dad at home up to 24 hours per day, including personal care, meals, and light housework. You'll select your professional caregiver with Visiting Angels. Look up visitingangels.com or call 877-374-LIVE. That's 877-374-LIVE. Franchises are available. Visiting Angels, America's choice in senior home care.
Coloradans 62 and older, are you not feeling as financially secure as you'd like to? Is cash flow tight? Are you retiring or experiencing a life change? And do you own your own home? Then consider a reverse mortgage from American Financing. Reverse mortgages are loans that pay you monthly by using the equity in your home. They also protect your spouse from possibly losing your home if you pass away, and FHA ensures that you never owe more than your house is worth. Hey, it's Ross Kaminsky, and here are the facts. You benefit immediately from no monthly mortgage payments, and you have access to tax-free money, all while owning your home. That's
That's right, you still own your home, but now have access to your equity when you need it most. With a reverse mortgage from American Financing, you can feel confident about living your golden years with financial comfort and security. Their mortgage consultants are salary-based, so conversations are simple, straightforward, and honest. Call American Financing today at 303-695-7000. That's 303-695-7000 or online at AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate.
Hail and severe storm season is here, and that's why you need to call Golden Spike Roofing. If you think you have damage, call Golden Spike at 303-942-1386 for a thorough and free inspection. For roofing done right to the last nail, call Golden Spike Roofing.
Call Golden Spike Roofing when your roof needs a fix. 303-942-1386. Golden Spike Roofing.
This is the Troubleshooter Show.
I need somebody.
Now, Tom Martino, the Troubleshooter.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Welcome to the show, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Budget A1 Transmission and Auto Repair is happy to tell you about their $149 service for transmissions. That means any transmission, $149. They drop the pan, change the filter, change the fluids, and make sure everything is up to snuff, making minor adjustments. If you have any work that's required, they will credit you the full $149. That's Budget A1 Transmission and Auto Repair, which, by the way, they also will give you 1 hour free diagnostics for any problem because they do more than transmissions. That's 3201 South Santa Fe, just south of Dartmouth, 303-781-9858. I'm a consumer advocate. I talk about these things. I want you to hold me to task because this show, as I say, the commercials are congruent with the content. They're not separate. So I can't tell you, oh, that was just a commercial. If I say it, you can bank on it, and you let me know, damn it, if anybody doesn't live up to the claims. You can't do that anywhere else, but you can do it with me. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. And that's why I think that Angie's List and Home Advisor used my name and my trademark referral list to attract people on various search engines, and that's why I filed a federal lawsuit. Enough said. It's been filed, it's official, and it says everything. And I'm not backing down. 303-713-TALK is our number. Let's go to the phones. Now, Shannon, I've noticed you were waiting there, so let me take you. You want to talk about Groupon. Go ahead.
I do. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Well, thank you for calling, Shannon. I am proud, and I am lucky that we have a lot of female listeners, which, by the way, in talk radio is rare, so I'm happy about it. What's going on with Groupon? What's going on?
Well, I bought 3 Groupons, and all 3 I've been really dissatisfied by, but most of all, this last one. The company is Premium Duct Cleaners.
Okay.
I bought a Groupon. It was their top seller. It's their premium seller, I should say.
Okay, so you got a Groupon, and for those listening, unless you're in a cave, Groupon is really an online offer, and it's limited, and then they're discounts basically, right? And sometimes they print them out, but most of the time now, aren't they on email?
True.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what can we do for you?
So I'm just wondering how I can hold this company accountable. They sold me a bill that they didn't deliver on. So the Groupon read for the $100 I paid, actually $99.95.
Right.
That I paid. They were going to come out and clean all of my ducts and give me their quote-unquote premium service.
Okay.
But then once their technicians arrived, they went and inspected my house and wanted to charge me an additional $410.
Well, okay, so what did you do about it?
I sent them away, and I said, don't do anything, and I want my money back. I felt like I was hoodwinked.
I do too. What excuse did they have for that?
If you read the fine print,
yes,
then it says we basically do nothing. And
Did you let?
That's a
Hold
fine
on.
print.
Do you actually have the offer that you can send to us? I'd like to read it.
I do.
Can you send it to us? We'll give you an email address. I want you to hang on. We're going to call the company. Daphne, perhaps we look at it first before calling the company. Meanwhile, I want to tell people about Duct Pros because they're on a referral list. Hang on. Duct Pros. If you Google duct cleaning on a referral list, it'll bring you to Steam Pro. Eco Clean Home Services is another one. Apple Air is another one. And Duct Pros, Steam Right does it. So you go to the referral list. That's referralist.com. And then you search duct or duct cleaning. And we'll find out what's going on. We'll get them on the phone. Ben, what's happening with you? We have a line open at 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Go ahead, Ben.
Hey, Tom, you're probably well aware of this, but a couple weeks ago on my computer, in big letters, warning, do not turn off this computer or it'll be locked forever. And it had an 800 number, which I just trashed. And bottom line is, what really upset me, it had the Microsoft logo there.
Okay.
And I'm kind of hoping that they would call back and give you the number, but I'm sure it's going to be the same thing.
Yep, they are, because no computer companies, no software companies, no IT companies make outbound calls and tell you they detected something or can fix something. It just doesn't happen.
And all I did, Tom, is I turned it off for about 5 minutes, turned it back on. It's been working like a champ.
Uh-huh. Now, hold on. Did this call happen to show up?
No, it came on an email, Tom.
Okay.
It was an email with a 1-800 number to call. And
okay.
Of course, listening to
because here's what because some people tell me that they have problems, and while they're having the problems, somebody calls, and I thought, man, that's way too coincidental, you know?
No, nobody did call me.
Now, I do know there are some companies that create the problems. You know, like the most obvious one is what's called ransomware. You know, that's where they literally lock up your computer, and they make no bones about it. You better pay me or you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get your computer back. Ransomware. And those, they encrypt your computer, so you almost always have to pay. Oddly enough, when you pay, they unlock it. Now, here's the other, so they're honest crooks. Now, the other one is they call on the chance you're having a problem with your computer, because most people do. And then they call and they say, hey, go get gift cards or something else, or we detected a problem. And I don't know how else to put this, and I'm just writing this down for my notes. They're IT scams. They are total computer IT scams. No one ever calls you. Ever. It's just that easy. No one ever calls you. And I'm tired of people being ripped. So if you get a call from anyone saying they represent a computer company, hang up. That's it. Hang up. Thanks, Ben, for that warning. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. We have lines open. You can get right through. And, of course, you can call 303-MARTINO 24/7. So if someone lied to you, or you think they're lying to you, they're ripping you off, you're pissed off, you're frustrated, or you just want to unload about an experience, and also you can give kudos as well. 303-713-TALK. Daphne, you called on something.
Yeah, I called the fertility clinic, and they said that...
Now, that's the one where the guy said he was billed $187. 5 months later, he's billed $95, and he wonders why he was billed twice. They said, according to him, that they have to bill each of them as separate patients. We had all kinds of questions on that, like, why wouldn't they have the same price if they did that? Why would they charge one price and one another? But go ahead, what else?
So they just would not let me speak to the billing person. And she finally came back and said, we are going to have the office manager reach out directly to Danny. And then I gave Danny my number and said, please keep us in the loop.
So that's it in a nutshell. They will call him directly, they said. I hope they don't just give him, the answer like, oh, I'm sorry, that's what we do. Now, I just got an email. If someone prefers to own a new car every 4 years, does it make sense to lease? I'm going to say something. I hope you hear me accurately. It always makes sense to lease. Always. If you abide by the terms of the lease. Do you understand what that means? That means if it's a 4-year lease, keep the car 4 years. If it's so many miles a year, you got to drive it. If you're going to terminate early, you'll always lose money. If you go over mileage, you're going to be dinged with penalties. So if you can live by the terms of the lease, it's fine. Another thing about leases I need to tell you is that it is the bad thing to do if you don't take advantage of the low payments. Meaning, because the payments are lower, some people get options they normally wouldn't get because they're comparing it to buying. But it's different than buying. It takes the value away from the lease when you do that. So keep the lower payments and don't put anything more on that car than you would if you bought it. Now, Noble wants to talk about DMV. Noble, we have, as I said, lines open, 303-713-TALK. Go ahead, Noble. What's going on? Noble?
Yeah, I'm here. Can
What's
you hear me?
happening? What's going on?
Well, basically, I bought a car with no title, and I got it for $400. It's a good running car, but the title had been lost 3 or 4 sellers back.
Yeah.
So I took it upon myself to go through the process and see if I could get this thing back on the road legally instead of, just abandoning it.
Whose name is it in?
It's in a guy's name, I think Kenneth Matlock. It's some dude I've never met.
And how did you come across the car? I mean, how?
There was a guy that was advertising it on Craigslist with no title.
And you bought it?
Yeah, and I bought it with a bill of sale.
Okay, how much did you pay? I'm just curious.
It was only $400.
All right, cool. Hold on a sec. I want to come back to you, and I want to give you more time. So I want to know where this is going. $400. Wow. All right, let's talk about that and more. Ideal Home Loans for your next Ideal Home Loan right now. You don't know what interest rates are doing, but the good thing about Ideal is that if interest rates go down, they will refinance you free of all lender fees because that's what they do for the next 2 years. IdealHomeLoans.com. They also can tweak your credit legally, ethically, and quickly in order to get you a lower rate. That means they might say, pay this credit card down by $20 or correct this address right here. And that can give you a better score and a better rate. That's Ideal Home Loans for your next Ideal Home Loan, 303-867-7000.
This report is brought to you by Napa.
For the most part, the highway drive in the metro area in pretty good shape. There is big troubles on the turnpike, though, affecting both directions of US 36 between McCaslin and Foothills Parkway. That's due to a crash there along that stretch. Both HOV lanes, both sides of the roadway blocked. Big delays if you can't avoid that stretch for now. The rest of the drive across town in fairly decent shape. Earlier stall on the northbound side of the toll road between Highway 85 and Quebec, not causing any major slow spots at this time. The weather forecast going to be mostly sunny and nice today with a high near 80. Tonight, mostly clear overnight, a low around 50. Right now, it's mostly cloudy and 71. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
This month at participating Napa Auto Parts stores, 5-quart jugs of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil are on sale for just $29.99. Quality parts, helpful people, that's Napa know-how. General States prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees.
Revitalized Health does biotin and more. Anything to fight age, you get at Revitalized Health. They deliver hormones naturally, whether it's estrogen, testosterone. They also do treatment for your thyroid. Honest to goodness, you will never believe what biotin can do for you. Men and women. They're really age fighters at Revitalized Health. 3 brothers started Revitalized Health. 2 of them are nurse practitioners. The other one is the practice manager, optimizing hormones and also battling age. People call it age management. I call it full-out war. They do a great job. They also have Botox, they have collagen, Juvederm, Kybella, and more. Give them a call, 720-361-2302. 720-361-2302. Or how about this? The Hormone Bros.
So I've been putting his suit up there, it says vote,
You will
good
love the
looking
experience.
suit.
They have instant blood tests and all of the therapy you need to stay young and healthy. HormoneBros.com.
Life Certain Wealth Strategies provides financial planning with a focus on forward-looking tax mitigation strategies for those in or near retirement in Colorado. Life Certain Wealth Strategies. Discover the fiduciary difference. Visit lifecertain.com today to begin your planning.
Pat Miller, Gabby Gourmet, One Padro, Highland Tap, Bordeaux, and Senor Bear now opens a new French restaurant and a new lobster spot. Join me September 22nd from 1 to 2 on 630 K.
Today is the day you break the stranglehold of addiction. You and your family can't lose another precious day to this horrible disease. If you or someone you know is abusing alcohol, prescription drugs, hard illegal drugs, or if it's a mental health issue, anxiety, depression, or trauma related to substance abuse, please know you're not alone. There's help. Call the Raleigh House today. They've established a special number to address your concerns. 720-893-5559. That's 720-893-5559. The Raleigh House is a premier addiction recovery program located here in Colorado. You'll speak to someone local about different treatment options, all evidence-based treatments designed to help reduce substance abuse. No more excuses, no more denials. Get the help you need. Some health insurance covers the cost. Call today for a free, no-obligation consultation. The Raleigh House, 720-893-5559. 720-893-5559. Call today.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because Lowe's makes sure pros stay up to speed on the latest tools from trusted brands like Hitachi, soon to be known as Metabo HPT. Their name may be changing, but you'll get the exact same Hitachi tools, batteries, and warranty you've come to rely on for years. Until then, you'll find the Hitachi name at Lowe's. And right now, save up to 30% off select Hitachi pneumatic tools. So, pro, now that you know, start with Lowe's. Offer valid through 9/23 while supplies last. See store for details. U.S. only.
Time to talk about ideal home loans for your next ideal home loan. No two loans are the same. They will write that loan best for you. In other words, if you want a loan that's 13 years, 23 years, 15 years, 27 years, whatever the term, they'll do it. It's a flexible term loan. IdealHomeLoans.com, 303-867-7000. Equal Opportunity Lender, regulated by DORA, NMLS 136756. For terms and conditions, call 844-45-IDEAL.
Ross Kaminsky, mornings 5 to 10.
Elon Musk announced SpaceX's first tourist passenger to the moon, a 42-year-old Japanese billionaire. If you could afford it, would you be on that flight? Let's talk Friday morning at 8:05 here on 630 K-House.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK. 303-713-8255. We got a lot happening here. Buy and build. He was here the other day with his auction. It was great. Things went for pennies on the dollar. Now you can go to 4800 Washington Street and get anything you want there, from hardwood flooring, tile, cabinets, slabs of granite, or other countertop material. It's a great place. The plumbing fixtures and lighting fixtures are pennies. I mean pennies on the dollar compared to where you can find in big box stores. Below wholesale, buyandbuild.net, and it's at 4800 Washington Street. Let's go to the phones. Jim has a comment on Groupon. What is your comment on Groupon?
I've used those guys before and had a couple issues with them, and there's an area where you can email them, and they've always given me like a credit back, so they'll like give you a little credit, and then you can buy something else with it.
Well, let's see if they do that, because you know that really sucks, and I'm not sure if she contacted them. But what happened to her? Where is she anyway? On that one, what did we do with the Groupon one? Am I losing it? I don't know what we did. What did we do for her?
Looks like she dropped off.
Yeah, she did, because I wanted to go back to her like I want to go back to Noble. Now, Noble, he has a car he bought for $400, no title. And Noble, did you do a VIN search on this?
Yeah, I did a VIN search. It's not stolen. It had just been sold enough times that there was nobody left to do the legitimate title search.
But there is definitely no lien on it.
No lien, no foul play. It's just an old police cruiser. And,
okay.
It ran great, and so I thought, hey, I can get a good car.
Good. If you have a bill of sale, what you need to do now is a lost title. Are you there, Noble? Noble? Okay. Go to him. I don't want him to lose, okay? And I'm done with 2, and then I'm going to go to Scott here. Scott, go ahead, Scott. What's happening? Are we having problems with the phone? Scott? I think we're having a problem here. Let me just check. Scott, are you there? Yeah, man, what's happening? Guys,
Noble's there on line 1.
Check the phones, okay? Because now Scott had a problem. Noble, can you hear me all right, bro? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You would have to go through what's called a lost title. It's not difficult. Okay. We have officially a problem, folks. Call somebody about the phones. All right? We have a problem. 303-713-TALK. They cannot hear me, which would make for an interesting show. 303-713-8255. I'm going to try it again with Scott. Scott, let's try this. Are you there? All right. Scott? Well, okay. We're having, guys, we got to get somebody in here pretty quickly, okay? Meanwhile, I'm never at a loss for words. Still keep calling. I will get to you. But can you hear them in there?
I can. They are here, so it must be your phone.
Well, there's something going on. And you did call for help, right, Brutus? All right. I mean, it's kind of like airplane on the ground kind of thing, meaning immediate.
Tom, I do have an update for the Jefferson County bus driver.
Oh, my God. Hold on. This guy called, and he says, I drive a bus for children with disabilities. And I drive one specifically for kids with autism, right? And he said that the bus has no air conditioning. Now, I asked him, do other buses have air conditioning? He says once in a while they have air conditioning, did he say?
Yes, they have smaller buses that do have air conditioning.
Okay, and his bus does not. Now, again, I'm not saying he was complaining, but he's saying, how healthy can it be? Sometimes it's 98, 99 degrees in there, right?
A parent actually went in with a scanner, and at one point it was 105 when he picked up his son. Another time it was 120.
That's crazy. So, he just wanted us to look into it. And listen, people, I want you to hear this. He was suspended. Now, what school district is this? Daphne, this is unbelievable that a guy would call concerned about children with disabilities. He said nothing bad about the school district. He said nothing bad about the transportation department. He says, I'm just wondering, you know, if anything can be done. He says, isn't there some kind of rule, or is it any problem? I mean, he was not trying to stir trouble. And tell me, he was suspended. Is that right?
Correct, by Jefferson County School District. Firefly Autism, the school that the kids go to, is a private school, but Jefferson County sends some of their children there. And this is a 42-seat bus for 5 students.
How many? 5 students?
5 students.
That's a little overkill.
Why don't they get a smaller bus that's air conditioned?
And
what was his name, the bus driver?
The simple question. It's Mark Mitchell.
And Mark really is suspended right now.
Not only was he suspended when he got off work, he was met by the supervisor and a sheriff.
You know, this is wrong, people. Did they say anything about this? It's pretty obvious it was because he called us.
Yes, and they gave him a letter, you know, explaining he's not allowed to talk to any parents, not allowed to talk to the school. I'm sure they don't want him talking to us.
All right.
Yeah, really sad.
All right, I'm going to try the phone again. Noble, just bear with me. Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, Noble.
This ain't...
Can you do me a favor?
Noble.
Seriously, I'm going to ask you a favor for me. Can you count to 10? I want to hear if it comes in and out. Go ahead. Do you hear that?
It does. It's in and out.
Something in and out. So, anyway, Noble, it's a lost title. I hope you're hearing me. It's a lost title. Daphne, would you relate that to him, please? A lost title. Also, Daph, if you want to do me a favor until we get the phones back, could you, or I'll have Deputy Dan, both of you, just write a note on Google here on what they're calling about, and I'll try to answer their question. 303-713-TALK. I don't know what that means. Is that a button? All right, let's try it now. All right, let's try this. Noble? Nope, still not working. Still not working. There's some kind of feedback. Some kind of feedback. Let me see if I can call out. Nope, I can't even get a dial tone to call out. So the phone is dead. The phone is dead. I'm going to try. Nope. Nope. All right, 303-7. Well, I don't know why I'm giving them. I'll give the number out in a minute. But if you get on and get on hold, Daphne can talk to you in there. Hey, do you want to see if you can bring them up on the air in there? Brutus, you want to try that? Try bringing up line 1. Just try it. Okay. No, it's not working. I can turn it off. Okay. Anyway, on the lease thing, and you can email me help@troubleshooter.com, and we'll log into that. Dan, and if we get any Facebook inquiries, give them to me. Okay. We're not going to let this hold us down.
Okay.
All right?
We can vote on Marco's suit.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. But hold on. We'll do that later. So here's what I mean. If you lease a car, you have to take advantage of the lease. And or on the call screener. Daphne, okay. So that means if it's a 4-year lease, don't turn it in before 4 years. If it's a 7-year, 7 years, 3 years, so you get it. You will never, and I mean never, ever, ever come out ahead if you terminate early. The next thing is you need to also stay within the mileage. If you do those things, you should have a good lease, except don't pack the lease. Packing the lease means because the payment is lower, they artificially add things to it, like paint protection and interior stuff. I call it mop and glow. And all kinds of options. Credit life, credit disability. All the phones went dead now. Did you see them? They all went just dead. Everybody's disconnected. All right. So 303-713-TALK. So stay, Daphne, stay on the line with them, and then we'll take them, okay? But in any case, when we're talking about leasing, the message is simple. Stay within the terms of the lease, and you'll be safe. And the next thing is when it comes to, this is another quick question, when it comes to stem cell therapy, I'm not saying that stem cells can't be shipped. Somebody said, Tom, you said they can't be shipped. I'm saying that in order to ship them, they have to be condensed and they have to be manipulated in such a way that they become a drug, which is illegal. Therefore, they can't ship them. Because if they simply take the fluid, the amniotic fluid, or the umbilical cord blood, and they freeze it and ship it, the cells will not survive. Okay, David Salisbury is an attorney at law that handles estates, probate, they handle wills, and he handles immediate needs. So if you need something, a beneficiary deed, let's say, whatever you need for your estate or someone else's, he can do. That's David Salisbury. So if you're thinking, I want to leave my home and that's all you need, just a beneficiary's deed, he can do it. He does everything with flat rate pricing. A will starts at around $500 or $600. Whatever you need is a flat rate. Call him. He also answers your questions, initial consultations free of charge, 720-493-3911. 720-493-3911. That's David Salisbury.
Station 630 K-House, an iHeart radio station. With Ross Kaminsky mornings, Michael Brown afternoons, KHOW Denver.
This is the worst thing that can fucking happen.
Yeah, on a show like this, absolutely.
Superstars.
Is there any way
In music, wants to be here.
look through his cell phone?
Watch live on CWTV.com or the CW app and listen on iHeartRadio tomorrow and Saturday at 8 p.m.
Sponsored by Capital One. Capital
Like-
One Music Technology.
Like if they have easy questions, like just pretend you're them. Get the question and ask it to me over the speaker.
Okay, I'm sorry, but the phone was ringing.
I know.
I'm
But
sorry.
just don't worry about it. We'll just have to make the best of it. I'm
Yeah.
not upset.
The
just,
phones
just
are
like say,
rebooted.
oh yeah, she wants to know about this. Even if we have to relate it like that back and forth, I'll try that.
Phones are rebooted. All
Okay.
three of them were on hold before.
I'll
and-
try to get it.
Okay, we'll see if it works out here.
Complete with roadside assistance. Makes and models, expert techs, 25 years in business, 2 locations, Denver and Littleton. 303 Pro Auto. That's 303 Pro Auto. Or online at 303proauto.com.
At McDonald Hardwoods, we source our flooring directly from manufacturers for exceptional quality and price. Click MacWoods.com or stop by McDonald Hardwoods for a limited time offer up to 25% off our most popular flooring.
Hello, I'm Tom Martino. Now, you've heard me talk a lot about stem cell therapy. I've done extensive research, which
I
led
didn't
me
know the
to
name of it, and I just
right
when you
here
when
in
you
Colorado.
get a title
People
after a
actually
car
recognize
has
for their
been
work
like
with stem
totaled,
cells. They're all What's that called? Working with true living cells harvesting from your own fat or
There's a word for it, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
So when a car is totaled, then you get the title.
Salvage?
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
When
And he
it's
was
totaled.
trying to explain it.
It's a salvage title.
Salvage title. That's it. Okay.
Schultz can help you with painful joints, knees, hips, back, shoulders, hands. They can repair most ACL tears with a needle instead of a knife. Before you have surgery, consult Centennial Schultz at 303-963-9201. Explore your options at a true medical regenerative clinic. Centennial Schultz, 303-963-9201. 303-963-9201. And on my referral list at referralist.com.
Only 2 days left until Carpet Mill Outlet's one-day only private sale. This Saturday,
So you think your phones are good enough, huh?
save up to 40% off MSRP on hard surface flooring. Get 2 years interest-free financing. They have the latest styles and trends in hardwood, tile, stone, laminate, and vinyl. Carpet Mill Outlet stores have the lowest prices guaranteed with a wide range of products in every style and color. 11 locations, but the sale is for one day only. This Saturday. Find out more at carpetmilloutletstores.com.
Frank Duran, the real estate man. Whether buying or selling, you can't do better.
We literally work to earn your business every single day. We do not hold you to a long-term contract.
You won't believe the level of service when you list your home.
We send in a cleaning crew and a virtual tour crew right off the top.
He has stats to prove he sells.
Did he let you know that the phones were broken? We have to notice stuff.
Okay, by the way, I'm going to see if they work after rebooting.
I'm being a smart ass.
Oh.
920-1622.
It's the largest gun show in Colorado, the Tanner Gun Show, this Saturday and Sunday at the Denver Mart. Buy, sell, or trade at over 700 tables with the most new and used guns available. Find hunting and fishing gear, military surplus items, and great ammo prices. Admission is only $12 for both days with free parking and kids under 12 free. And don't forget, concealed carry classes start each day at 11. If you hunt, collect, or shoot, attend the Tanner Gun Show this weekend at the Denver Mart, 58th and I-25. Visit TannerGunShow.com.
Is your credit score preventing you from buying a home? Maybe it's stopping you from refinancing to a better rate. Hey guys, it's Ross Kaminsky, and I'm here to tell you there is more to mortgage approval than your credit score. So if you've been denied a loan based on credit score alone, well, you called the wrong lender. At American Financing, they offer custom loan programs, down payment assistance, and in-house underwriting, meaning you can expect greater flexibility during the mortgage process. Now, they look at a variety of factors, like your income, your work history, and whether you pay your bills on time. And if you're just shy of getting approved, their credit care team can offer tips on how to improve your credit, getting you one step closer to a customized, competitive rate mortgage, one that's focused on your financial goals. Affordable home ownership is within reach. It just takes a 10-minute call to the salary-based mortgage consultants at American Financing, 303-695-7000, or online at AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate.
This is Troy with Technoglass. We've been making auto glass easy for over 25 years. Every Technoglass replacement comes with free rock chip repairs for life and a 12-month no breakage guarantee. Visit Technoglass.com. Call 720-405-8000.
Denver's Talk Station, 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Okay, let's try it. All right. I'm going to go to the phones. Steven, let's hope this works. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, rebooting help. When all else is in doubt, you reboot crap, you know? I wish I could reboot my kids. Anyway.
Yes, me too.
What's going on, man?
Question for you.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to figure out a way to put my kids on my property so that when I pass, it will automatically be theirs. They won't have to do anything. What do I need to do that?
All right, now, if it's only property you're worried about, like homes, is that what you're, or do you mean everything, like cars, bank accounts? Okay.
No, my home.
All right, now, first of all, I'm going to say this. Stephen, usually you need more than this, but if all you have truly are properties, there are ways to transfer properties. I'm going to give you 3 ways, okay?
Okay.
One would be a beneficiary deed, which means that it's payable on death. So automatically, when you die, automatically the beneficiary of that deed gets it. and that's it. Now, if you're going to do it to more than one child, you would deed it to more than one. But here's the problem. Let's say you have 4 kids and you do a beneficiary's deed in their names. You can't automatically assume it's 25, 25, 25, and 25%. So you have to, in addition to that, do a will. The will would say that that there's a beneficiary deed in place for the house. Each child is to have 25%, or Stephen is supposed to get, Stephen Jr. is going to get 60%, whatever you want. So you can't assume when there's more than one person that it will be divvied up equally. One might say, Dad promised me this or promised me that. So a beneficiary's deed transfers property automatically. Another thing is what's called probate. They simply go to probate and have it transferred according to the will. So in the will, if you say, I leave my home to my kids, you know, people think it's a nightmare. It's not. You can say, I leave and this is how I leave it, 30%, 30%, and 40%. You can do whatever you want. Then they go to court. It's called a small estate probate, and they simply have the house transferred. That's through probate. The other way is to do a trust. So your house is Stephen's House Trust. Then Stephen's House Trust has some beneficiaries or trustees. Those trustees automatically have the home because it's in the trust. Nothing changes. Now, they can keep it in the trust, or they can take it out of the trust and put it in their own names. But no matter what you do, Stephen, you really need to talk to an attorney, and that's why I always recommend, like, David Salisbury. He's a great guy, and you can find him on our referral list. But now, do you have any other property you're going to, like, what are you going to do with money in the bank?
Well, I've already taken care of that. I've put my kids on my bank accounts.
But how are they going to divvy it up? How are they going to do it?
Well, they can do it any way they want to because they're all on it.
Yeah, but what if they fight? That's what I'm getting at. What if one says they deserve more than the other?
Well, they'll have to work that out.
Okay, see, now Stephen is leaving too much up to chance. I suggest you do a small will and look at all of your stuff. Listen, it's not going to cost you that much. Al, welcome to the show. What's going on with you, Al?
Yeah, real quick question since you're an expert on it. A salvage title, I understand what that is. But I was looking at a car in Illinois. There's a Murano. It's a 2017. It's only 10 months old. But obviously it was in a wreck. And it was salvaged, but they now have a rebuilt salvage title for it.
Right, that's right.
And what my concern is, they say, okay, with some front engine damage and fenders, blah, 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 but on a $35,000 car, I think the insurance company would pay for that. What I really want to know, without them blowing smoke at me, is what was the real damage to it to where it became a salvage?
Well, there is no record that you can get publicly unless they just volunteer it to you, or if you go to the salvage yard or the insurance company, but they have to give you permission. But here's another thing. Rather than knowing what the damage is, you can assume that car was damaged at least, it could be more, but at least 75% of its value. So if it's a $35,000 car, then you take 35%, and you can assume, you absolutely positively can assume that car had at least how much damage? It had $26,250 worth of damage.
That's a lot of damage. That's what I'm thinking.
But you know what's more important? Most of the time, salvage vehicles don't pay to rebuild, but they do sometimes. For example, there could be just a whole front end it needs, and they find a wreck that had a rear end,
back together,
and it's called a clip. Now, there is something called iCar standards. If the clip, if the salvage is repaired, doing iCar standards, and truly is done properly, you can end up with a spectacular deal.
That's what I'm thinking too. I know in the state of Illinois you have to have it inspected, but I don't know what that's worth.
That's safety inspection only. That has nothing to do with durability and longevity. I would not buy, listen, I have purchased cars sight unseen from reputable dealers that are reputable brands, and there's few miles. I would never buy a salvage vehicle sight unseen ever.
Yeah, I agree.
So I would have an expert, I mean an expert, independent, go through that car top to bottom, something akin to SOS inspections that we have here in Denver.
Okay.
And let's just say,
is there such a thing as a rebuilt title in the state of Colorado?
Yeah, I don't know if they call them rebuilt. They're simply salvage titles, and you rebuild it, and you assume if it's a salvage title and it's on the road, it has gone through the inspection. This is in Colorado, though, the inspection is not a lot. All they do in Colorado is have the state police inspect it. It's not that much. I mean, in fact, wait a minute. Does the state police, they do have to inspect the salvage, right? Or is that just the law?
I don't know on that one, Tom.
I thought they did. But what I'm saying is don't depend on any state-required inspections to do the work. But you need an expert.
But, Tom, what will the insurance company do with a salvage title if it's in a wreck and you had full coverage insurance?
Well, you can't get full. I mean, they're only going to pay the value of that car.
So that's a big right there.
It's possible you can't get it insured for full value. Or go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can always get liability, though.
Yes, liability you can get, and some insurance companies will.
That's right.
Collision if it's a rebuilt and but I know the warranty on the car is gone.
Yeah.
It's shot.
How much of a deal can you get on this car?
$20,000. And it's not even a year old.
Wait, you can buy it for 20?
20.
What would it normally sell for?
It's a Murano SL Platinum, and it runs between 35 and about 39, somewhere around there.
Okay. Well, again, if you find an expert to look at it, then I would consider it. It's very difficult what you're doing, though. Hey, Scott, what's going on? Hello, what's happening? Scott?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, man. What's going on?
So about 7 weeks ago, I bought a used minivan for my wife from a Kia dealer in Denver. And 10 days after we got it, the transmission blew up. There was a 3-month warranty included.
Okay, where did you buy it?
At Peak Kia of Littleton.
Peak Kia. Hold on then, man. Hold on. Let's come back, give you a little more time. Simply Floors, Inc. means Simply Savings. You hear me tout companies here all the time. And you know why I do it? Because I know them. I personally know them. You can take my honest-to-God word, and you let me know your experience. With Simply Floors, Inc., you know the feedback I get? I can't believe that this guy and his wife run a company that can beat prices at Home Depot, Carpet Mill Outlet, Carpet Exchange, all the rest of them. Yes, Simply Floors, Inc. will beat them all in price, and of course the same quality flooring as they all carry, whether it's carpeting or tile, luxury vinyl tile, they'll do it. SimplyFloorsInc.com.
This report is brought to you by Lowe's. A couple of crashes on southbound I-25 and troubles on the turnpike. Let's go downtown. Got a fresh crash. Southbound I-25 at Spear. The right lane, right shoulder blocked. Solid backups to I-70. A little further north, southbound I-25 under the Thornton Bridge there. Got a FedEx truck blocking the right shoulder. That's causing backups all the way past 100.
God.
Troubles on
It's
the
like if
turnpike.
anything could go wrong, I'm getting run, and you got him so freaking spun up before the damn shutter. No, I'm kidding.
I was spun up.
I know, but I just can't believe how much.
Two times people.
And then the phones with.
That's nothing to do there. You're right.
I sent the Groupon. She sent it to me. She called back. She's on line one.
Good.
I'm going to ask Tom if he wants.
Do you have it? Can you send
I
it to me?
emailed it to you.
Oh, you did. Right.
It's huge though. If you click at the bottom, it makes it smaller.
Okay.
And then you can grab it. So if you click at the bottom where it says you Groupon or something like that.
So I would like to say she said basically they would do nothing for the $100.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And $400 seems like an awful lot.
Oh, yeah. So I want to see if he wants me to get Duff Pros on.
Yeah, probably good.
Get a full service team back. And I don't know, there were like salespeople in there, and they were like, "Who's that?" And I don't know. I didn't ask him because I got directly to your home the moment it goes on the market.
Okay, I see it. Who's that? To who?
Only 2% total, not the 6% commission your local broker expects.
Very good.
Started now by calling 720-586-4006. Rex can also help you buy a home. Your licensed Rex agent will arrange showings, negotiate offers, guide you through escrow, and even get you pre-qualified for a mortgage at the lowest available rate. Rex is with you every step of the way. To speak with a Rex representative, call now at 720-586-4006. License number 1000.
The lady's on again with the Dutch Pro.
The day you break the stranglehold
Or the Dutch, I'm sorry.
Can't lose another
The
precious
premium Dutch.
What did she want?
She sent in that,
prescription drugs,
her
or
coupon.
illegal drugs, or if it's a mental health issue, anxiety, depression, or trauma related to substance abuse, please know you're not alone. There's help. Call the Raleigh House today. They've established a special number to address your concerns. 720-893-5559. That's 720-893-5559. The Raleigh House is a premier addiction recovery program located here in Colorado. You'll speak to someone local about different treatment options. All evidence-based treatments designed to help reduce substance abuse. No more excuses, no more denials. Get the help you need. Some health insurance covers the cost. Call today for a free, no-obligation consultation. The Raleigh House, 720-893-5559. 720-893-5559. Call today.
When posting on most job sites, you get candidates. I'm the sales director.
I'm the sales director you're looking for.
But when you
Tom
post on
Shannon's back on for
you
the
get the candidates just right
Groupon.
for
I
you.
sent you the email. She sent the Groupon. Do you want me to get Duff Pros on?
10 years experience. Who's also
See if somebody's available at Duff Pros?
With Indeed.
Okay.
Are you able to read anything? There's no fine print that I
There's
see.
nothing. I don't see anything. It
Okay.
doesn't even say
Would you
anything.
do me a favor?
It's better when you've done it twice. Save time.
Would you call Compass Insurance and ask if Brian or Matt or Jen are around and get somewhere I can text them? I can't talk to them, I'm on the air, but I have an urgent issue. So get a text for either Brian, Brian's not answering my text, or get a text for Matt, because I don't have it, or Jen, and maybe she can get it.
Flu shots since 2010. Stop by for your flu shot today with a $0 copay with most insurance. Because protecting the world starts with protecting yours. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Vaccine subject to availability. State age and health-related restrictions may apply.
When you heard the stories,
Let the American people see what's going on here. What?
when you know the news,
We're trying to get to the facts.
Pay close attention.
that's when it's time for reaction.
Any issue. You probably know what's going on.
Hear about it,
Inform the American people. These are facts.
Here are the facts.
talk about it.
Definitely agree with Tom Bob.
Right here.
He's saying what I'm thinking.
Bottom line is this.
630 KHOW, Denver's talk station. Ask Alexa to play 630 KHOW on iHeartRadio. Then you can hear Ross Kaminsky tomorrow morning 5 to 10.
Getting 630 KHOW from iHeartRadio.
If Denver's talking about it, you'll hear it on 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK, 713-825-55. Okay, we got a lot happening here. Century RV for your RV, new or used. You won't do better than Century RV. 303-453-1111. They have a location up north of Denver on the 119 turnoff to Longmont and I-25. They have new and used, and they have a service center. Then they have a giant indoor climate-controlled showroom just west of the city in Lakewood. That's between Kipling and Sims, just north of 6th Avenue, next to Woodley's. And that's Century, CenturyRV.com for huge savings. They'll beat those internet prices. That's CenturyRV.com. Okay, now, this guy says, okay, I'm fighting a dealer. I bought a car. Let's continue the story. Scott, go ahead, sir.
All right, so I bought this used minivan about 7 weeks ago.
Gotcha.
It came with a 3-month, 3,000-mile limited warranty.
Yeah.
It's only 5 years old. It's a Toyota, so didn't expect any problems.
Right.
10 days after we got it, the transmission failed.
Okay, well, you have a warranty, right?
correct. They have had the vehicle for well over 30 days at this point, and they are not a Toyota dealer, and they on their second attempt at replacing the transmission. The first one that they sourced was apparently defective. So at this point, I'm not having faith in the car and want to know what, if any, recourse I have to get my money back.
Well, first of all, rather than get your money back, we have to get the warranty enforced. What reason are they giving you for not doing the warranty?
Well, the vehicle's at their shop. They're performing the work in under the warranty. The first transmission that they installed was a rebuilt unit, and it was defective. So they're now waiting for transmission number, their second replacement.
But if they're doing it under warranty, why do you want your money back? Tell me what terms you think give you that right.
Well, I'm not comfortable with the car at this point. This is my wife's car. We have 2 young children.
But, Scott, it doesn't say... Now, and I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just playing devil's advocate. So it doesn't say Scott's car is under warranty unless he's not happy with it. Then we give him his money back. I mean, Scott, you bought the car as is, except for the warranty. So what I'm getting at is that something went wrong, and they're going to fix it. But now you say because something went wrong, you don't want it. That's what I'm hearing, right?
No, because something went wrong and they're having trouble fixing it. This is a major repair. It involves removing the engine, the entire front
right. But because they're having trouble, it's not unusual.
Absolutely.
To have trouble fixing something. So you're saying because they're having trouble fixing it, then it's not worth keeping.
What I'm saying is because they're having trouble fixing it, I'm not going to have full faith and confidence in this car to get my wife and children around safely.
But no one said that no one guaranteed full faith and confidence. No, I'm trying to find an angle to help you, by the way. That's why I'm talking this way. Not because I don't want to help you. Okay. I don't see an angle. That's why I'm hunting for one. The full faith and confidence is not an argument that will win. The car was not misrepresented in any way, right? I'm trying to find something you can sink your teeth into. You bought this minivan, and you don't like the idea that it has a major repair. But the warranty was for that major repair.
Correct. What I'm trying to clarify is...
Yes.
I know that the Lemon Law only applies to new vehicles. It seems a little ambiguous as to... on a used vehicle, if it's under warranty and they're unable to repair it within 30 days.
No, there's nothing ambiguous. It absolutely does not cover it. There is no Lemon Law that says, and if it's used, but it has a warranty and they can't fit. No, it just doesn't. There's nothing ambiguous. You use the word ambiguous, it is clear as day. It is for a new car. So you don't have, Scott, I'm going to be straight with you. You have, in my opinion, you don't have any avenue to get a refund unless they just want to give you one.
Good. That's all I'm trying to clarify.
And here's what I would do. This is what I would do now. They do have to honor the warranty, and if they can't, then you would have an argument that it's impossible to honor the warranty. I want the money. I want my money back. So what I would do is make sure it's fixed properly. That's what you have to do after they fix it. And you may have to pay for an inspection from someone. I would get like SOS inspections from my referral list or automotive MDs and have them just inspect that one thing and see how it works. Now, we have Duck Pros who wanted to weigh in on this. Duck Pros, they're our expert, right? And they're going to talk about the Groupon one, and we'll talk about that coming up. Also, John wants to talk about his truck, and he was billed for extra work. And then this other problem, 303-713-TALK. Call us with anything you have, and we will get right to you on the Troubleshooter Network.
I am so thrilled we now have a chiropractor on the referral list that actually does adjustments. That entire industry has been polluted by guys. Once they become a chiropractor, they spend their career trying to not be a chiropractor. They get into the supplements, the magic lights, and they get away from what really made chiropractic adjustments.
This is a family chiropractic center. Dr. Mike Hederscheit, Bright Light Chiropractic, great guy with a family practice. I went to see him. I'm so excited. He's got x-rays on site. He also has this new spinal scanner that identifies curvature and pressures and misalignments. This hands-on evaluation, $50. And then the adjustments are only $50. And if you get a package of just 10 or more, you can get $35. Veterans are only $30. 720-583-4506. 720-583-4506. BrightonYourFamily.com.
This is Denver's Talk Station, 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station. With Ross Kaminsky mornings, Michael Brown afternoons, KHOW, Denver.
Both sides are digging in. Lisa Brady, Fox News. Senate Democrats slamming Republicans over the handling of a sexual assault allegation against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, while Republicans and Democrats are playing politics with the claim. Fox's Rachel Sutherland, live in Washington.
Lisa, Democrats continue to demand an FBI investigation into the allegation against Judge Kavanaugh before a hearing is held.
Someone who is lying does not ask the FBI to investigate their claims.
Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and Senator Macy Hirono told a raucous gathering in the Capitol Republicans are bullying Christine Blasey Ford.
We believe Christine Ford. We believe.
About 100 protesters marched to the office of Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, who has given Ford until tomorrow morning to decide whether she'll testify on Monday.
I don't know how anybody can say Democrats are fair, or I guess liberals are fair on any of this
A deadly
stuff.
shooting at an office park in northern Maryland. The suspected shooter hospitalized. Fox's Bernal Scott has this live.
Lisa, the investigation continues into what led to the shooting at a Harford County Rite Aid distribution center. According to reports, 3 people were killed.
I'm sorry, Dan, I was doing something.
No, you're fine.
I'm going to you would be able to.
Says their trauma unit was pressed into service.
We received 4 persons in the incident this morning. They all came to us as a level 2 trauma center.
Dr. Fang said each had suffered gunshot wounds, but did not say if any of the deceased or the shooter, who police now say is in critical condition, were among the 4, Lisa.
Thanks, Bernal. Amazon says Alexa, its voice-activated assistant, now has more than 50,000 skills. The company just unveiling its newest devices, including a more powerful Echo speaker and a smart microwave. Fox News, fair and balanced.
Yeah. How hard is it to operate a
I'm Nick Soboleski,
microwave?
a select quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars.
Pressing a button or two.
A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him.
How do you
well,
copy
I
fucking text, you
highly
motherfucker?
Insurance companies we
Push
represent.
just hold it down on it?
Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $27 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, I can't copy this text, and I need to copy this fucking number.
That's 800-597-03.
Man, usually they can.
No, usually it does.
Yeah.
This is being.
Or go to selectquote.com.
Usually there's a.
Yeah, I know. It comes up copy.
It fucking bothers me. Man, this phone has been giving me shit. God damn it. There's no way I can write this down, you son of a bitch.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 81. Tonight mostly clear and a low around 50. Tomorrow sunny and a high of 76. Saturday sunny with a high of 85.
If you rode your bike to work, commute time would become gym time. If you carpool, commute time would be social time. Plus, you get VIP access to the HOV lane. And if you took the bus, you'd have more me time to relax. Want to do more with your commute time? Learn more at waytogo.org.
There are kitchens and baths, then there are house kitchens and baths. The eye-popping, gorgeous remodels that take your breath away. That's the only way to explain it. See for yourself at their showroom, Santa Fe and Louisiana. HouseModern.com. That's H-A-U-S-S, reflecting their German background for meticulous excellence. Floors, countertops, cabinets, appliances, fixtures, turnkey. All you do is drop your jaw in amazement. 720-325-5040 or search Modern at referralist.com.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is love for the game. My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship, and most of those are worth far less than the cost of tuition. So, why do they play?
My reason why is commitment. My reason why is friendship.
A sense of purpose, love for the game, to help others, friendship. There are lots of great reasons to play high school sports and to participate in other high school activities like cheerleading, debate, and music. Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the Colorado High School Activities Association. This is the Troubleshooter Show.
Now, Tom Martino on 630 KHOW.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
Hello, I'm Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Welcome to the show. This hour brought to you by Cam Solar. If you're looking for solar, you can save money from day one. No money out of pocket, low interest financing, Cam Solar. But first, you want to know what your house is going to do. They have a site to do it. They have a site to predict what it will produce over 20 years, and they'll guarantee it. So you decide whether you want to do it. There's no obligation. Hi, this is a consumer show. Shannon wants to talk about Groupon. We have a duct cleaner to talk about that because she thinks that's a scam. John, he says he's billed for extra work he never authorized. Whatever your question, problem, or complaint, give me a call. 303-713-TALK. Our new commitment, as you may have noticed, less guests, more calls, quicker calls, and that's what we're doing. Okay? Now listen, on Cam Solar, here's the website to go and fill out for your free evaluation. No obligation. Find out what solar radiation your house will produce, your home. Ready? It's gocamsolar.com/troubleshooter. gocamsolar.com/troubleshooter. So now let's talk to Shannon. So Shannon had a Groupon, and the Groupon was for duct cleaning. Is that right? And what exactly does the Groupon say? What does the offer say, Shannon?
The offer says that for $99, they will clean all of my ducts and service my furnace.
For $99.
Right.
And there's small. Is there small print? Is there small print? You said there was small print.
Because we can't read it, the one you sent to us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that.
Can you read the small print or not? Are you not in a place where you can do that?
Well, things you should know. It says it just expires on November 25th of this year.
Okay.
And that it's only valid for one home.
Does it say more fees apply or anything?
It says nothing about additional fees apply. No, it's very ambiguous.
Is there anything, you said if you read it closely, they really don't do anything. What did you mean by that when you first said that?
They came in my home and opened up they opened up all of the air vents as far as unscrewed them, looked inside of the air ducts, and then the gentleman that were here said, I've got to call my boss. And then when I got on the phone with their boss, who was the man that is the, I think, owner of this company.
Yeah, what did he say?
He then said, well, you've got this many ducts, this many vents, and it's going to be an additional $400.
And did you say, I have a Groupon for $100 or $99?
I did.
And what did he say?
No, I did. I said, I've got a Groupon for $99, and when I bought the Groupon, I had to call him and schedule the appointment.
Yeah.
And when I called him, he asked me how I knew about him. I said, through Groupon. He said, oh, wonderful. We're going to take care of you. This is going to be great. And I said, I just want to clarify. You're going to clean all of my air ducts. You're going to clean the furnace. Absolutely, ma'am. Yes, I will. And
I don't understand it.
I'll do it myself.
But what explanation? What explanation do they have for the extra cost?
He didn't have an explanation. He said, well, this is just the way it works.
But
I said, this doesn't make sense to me.
Dan, you cannot. Dan, did she send a Groupon offer?
She sent it, but there's really no small print or anything. It just says
that's exactly.
There isn't. It's so ambiguous.
Okay, listen.
I really feel like I've been hoodwinked, and I'd like my money back. And
I don't blame you. What does Groupon say about this?
And then I've contacted Groupon, but only I can only contact them through email. So I can't talk to anybody.
Did they respond to you?
No.
I hate places like that. Oh, you know, eBay's another one trying to get a hold of them. I can't stand online companies that think they're so big and so bad that they won't respond. You know, Google is a great company. They have people that will talk to you, and you can request a phone call.
I couldn't agree more.
But, okay, hold on. Let's talk to my expert from my referral list at referralist.com. He's one of the many, not one of the many, one of the good duct cleaning companies on my list, Duct Pros. Steve.
Yes.
Okay.
Steve, have you heard of these kinds of come-ons?
We have. We've heard of these kind of come-ons, and it's very unfortunate. It's unfortunate for the consumer as well as the companies that do it right. When we go into a house, we include the price that we have, and the way we advertise is we have a set price that includes up to 10 vents, cold air return or supply.
And what's that set price?
That set price right now is for $199 for our standard clean.
Right.
If they're going to use the big giant truck that we've just invested $3, it's $290, and we use the bigger trucks for commercial units or houses that are encapsulated where the drywall is around the trunk.
Okay.
We can't get into it.
But they said $99. That was a loss leader to begin with. Have you ever done any Groupons?
Never.
No? Okay. So how many vents do you have, Shannon?
17.
17. What would that normally cost for a house with 17 vents approximately?
So if we were going to do 17 vents, we'd have 7 over at 15. Your additional charge would be $105 plus the original $199. So $304 would be what the total cost would be for 17 vents.
And this says $99 and no extra cost except when, you know, this is wrong. I mean, by the way, Steve is not the one.
And the furnace was supposed to be completely, like, cleaned out.
And by the way, cleaning a furnace, if you do it right, I mean, you ask Fix It 24/7 or any of the guys that do it right, they literally, did you have them do it, Dan?
I did, and it's at least an hour and a half job.
Yeah, didn't they take out components and clean them like the burners, and they can take out, if they can take out the fan, they disinfect it. I mean, it's amazing what they do. So listen, here's what I say. We need to call this company and find out what's going on. But Duct Pros, I wanted you on to tell me what the normal price would be, and if you had heard of stuff like this. And you say these come-ons are pretty common. You've seen them in these little penny-pinching newspapers, right? You've seen, like they say, have you seen them before where they say $129? Steve at Duct Pros, have you seen these before?
Oh, yeah. We can do, I mean, we advertise in some of the same places. They'll say $49 unlimited vents, and you get out there and the job is, you know, $700.
It's ridiculous. I don't know how they get away with it. So we're going to help you, Shannon. You know, a lot of people I say, well, you know, this is the way it goes. No, man. I can see no reason why these guys are doing this. By the way, thank you. And if you do in the future, people need some people to clean your ducts. Duct Pros have been with us a long time. Now, Shannon, let's talk about the company that did make this promise and didn't keep it. Who is it?
Premium Duct Cleaners.
Premium Duct Cleaners. And who did you talk to?
I spoke to a man named Scott.
Okay, so.
And he said he was the owner.
All right.
But I don't know. And then the gentleman that came out to my house were two men that, Fernando and Xavier.
Yeah.
And the owner had a cold today, so he couldn't come out.
Okay, Xavier and, okay. So
Fernando.
The guys that came out, they didn't do anything, right? They just came out and priced it.
Well, they came out. They did. They unscrewed multiple vents, like the.
But didn't clean. They didn't clean anything.
No, they didn't clean anything.
Because the additional price was going to be how much?
$400.
So basically, it's what our experts said it should cost, right?
But no, because it would have been $500.
Oh, it would have been more. It would have been more. Hey, Shannon, how long has it been since you had the ducts done at your house?
This is a new home to me, so this is actually my first time doing this.
Okay, by the way, this is a good idea.
Real good idea. 2009 home. I've lived here for 1 year, and I always do this once a year. So I've been here for 1 year, and I had it Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. What we're trying to do is figure out. We're trying to get a hold of this company. So I'm going to put you on hold rather than trying to do it with you. So don't hang up though, because I want to hold their feet to the fire. This sucks.
I appreciate you.
All right, thank you. You hold on, and Daphne, you can talk to her. We're going to be talking to Scott, Premium Duct Cleaners. Now, I know a guy named Scott in the duct cleaning business. I don't think it's a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. Because I was going to say, what if they use another name for this? I don't know. Let's see. John, what's going on with you, John?
So I'm working from out of state up here at Hudson.
Yeah.
And I had some work done on a pickup.
Yeah.
By a shop here in town, a trucking company, and they do, semi work too and everything.
So what's the problem, man?
All I had them to do was put new parking brake cables.
Yeah.
On this truck, and I said, when you get into that rear axle, because you got to pull the hubs and everything on it,
right?
L550.
Yeah.
I said, if the brakes need done, let me know. Well, that was all good and fine, but they took it. It has dual batteries, and I had the other one in the floorboard all wrapped up. So that tells me they were snooping through my cab.
Do you think they went ahead? Well, what did they end up doing? Did they do the brakes?
Well, yeah. No, they didn't do the brakes.
Okay.
They put the new battery cables ends on, which I can do myself. I wasn't going to pay them.
Hold on a second. We need to get to the bottom of this. Hold on. Deputy Dan, we want to find out the name of the place, and I'll get Deputy Dan working on it. Hold on. What's the name of the place, John?
It's R&E Trucking, and then the
R.E.
Trucking.
Trucking.
And everything was, yeah,
where is
R&E
it?
Trucking.
Where is it?
It's right there in Hudson, right along just the interstate, that first, yeah.
All right, you hang on. Hang on a sec. We'll come right back to you, all right? Frank Duran, therealestateman.com. You won't do better than Frank. You just won't do better if you're looking to buy or sell real estate. You will think you're his only customer. He doesn't hold you to a long-term deal because he knows he has to earn your business each and every day. That's Frank Duran, therealestateman.com, 303-920-1621. And I feel the same way about One Clear Choice Doors and Chappie. Chris Chapman runs this like the military. They're clean-cut, fast, efficient. And when I say clean cut, you know what I mean. Well-groomed, nice-looking men and women, and they take care of anything, whether it's an emergency or not. So if you need emergency work, they'll come right out for a broken spring or something like that. OneClearChoiceDoors.com. Look them up. You will love them. One Clear Choice Doors.
This report is brought to you by Alliance Leasing.
There's a few trouble spots in the drive across town. Let's head over to the Turnpike, where both sides of the highway...
I have Joe Zara, K&H, and House Modern.
Yep, that's it. All lanes are open on the westbound side. Still big time backups. Look out for a couple of crashes on southbound I-25. One downtown, southbound I-25 at Superior. 2 lanes are blocked on the right side of the highway. Backups to I-70. Southbound I-25 at Thornton Parkway. Crash involving a truck right under the bridge. Backups past 120th. The weather forecast. Going to be sunny and seasonal today with a high near 80. Right now, cloudy and 73. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner. 630 KHOW.
Imagine having more money to work for your business. For 20 years, Alliance Leasing has accomplished just that for my company. Find out how and why Alliance is my fleet leasing easy button. Alliance.lease.
Do you hear that? Opportunity knocking. Save thousands on new Champion windows and other exterior upgrades. Announcing the Champion Your Home Sale. 30% off new Champion Comfort 365 windows. 25% off new siding and sunroofs. Plus, get 60 months low-interest financing. I'm Tom Martino, and I wholeheartedly endorse the Champion Window Company on my referral list at referralist.com. Book today. GetChampion.com. Champion designs, builds, installs, and guarantees their products. Enjoy them for years to come.
John hung up before I could get with him there.
30% off new Comfort 365 windows and 20%
Are you
off
trucking?
siding and sunroofs. Champion Your Home Sale. GetChampion.com. That's GetChampion.com. Champion limited lifetime warranty applies to Comfort 365 windows as long as the original purchaser owns the home, subject to qualifying credit approval. Minimum purchase required. All discounts apply to our regular prices. Cannot be combined with other advertised offers. See store or website for details.
Michael Brown, afternoons 4 to 7.
Hillary Clinton weighs in on Kavanaugh's accuser, saying that she should be given the benefit of the doubt. That's probably a bad move, Hillary. Join me Thursday at 4 for Irreverent Talk Radio.
That's funny.
Hi, Tom Martino here. House Modern, H-A-U-S-S. House Modern is a place I direct people when they want the wow. You're not going to do a fix and flip here. It's for your dream home. That's House Modern, H-A-U-S-S. Go to the referral list and just search regular house if you want. But on the internet, it's H-A-U-S-S modern.com, and it's the kitchens that make you go wow, literally. They do everything from the ceiling to the floors, appliances, countertops, light fixtures, plumbing fixtures. They do bathrooms, and they do closets. House Modern, okay? 720-325-5040. You find them at Santa Fe in Louisiana. House Modern. Okay, so what the heck do you think of these Groupons? Do you know we get a lot of complaints from people who say that they do not get what they're promised? We've gotten a lot of them, not just about duct cleaning, but about a lot of things. And I don't know why anyone would do that, because it really pisses customers off, and they'll never use you again, even if you're a good company. Did you call them? Did anyone call the premium duct cleaning company? Yes?
I have not yet,
okay.
But I will.
Okay, let's do it. And Rob, what's going on, Rob?
Yeah, hi. Have a wedding in a couple weeks.
Okay.
And I'm looking for a recommendation on tent lighting and a generator company that provides those services. I was with a company, and today he's now telling me he wants the full amount in cash. He doesn't take a credit card, and so I'm now kind of in a spot where I'm trying to find another company.
Okay, we have to put the word out. And it's tent rentals along with other event things, right? Like event rental stuff?
I've got the tents covered. It's the tent lighting.
But it's not. Is it specifically for tents, the lighting, or can we just say outdoor lighting or event lighting?
Yeah, it's event lighting for like bistro lighting for a wedding, market lighting.
Now, here's all I'm saying. I don't know offhand, but I'm putting the word out right now. Call us at 303-713-TALK or write to us, help@troubleshooter.com, if anyone knows of a place that rents lights. Now, you're talking about lights that are on poles or lights that hang from the tent or any kind of lighting.
Yeah, it's lights that would be hung within outside tents.
And it would it be for atmosphere or just plain bright? Do you want like atmospheric lighting, like for dancing, strobes, decorative lighting?
No, it's primarily just for illuminating the 2 40 by 80 tents and then a dance floor in between those tents for an outdoor wedding.
I have a place not on the referral list.
Okay.
But I know people who've used them. Okay. So I just want people to, the reason I say they're not on a referral list doesn't mean they're bad. It just means that you don't call me you can still call me for help, but I can't take responsibility like I do for, it's just a different level. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. They're called event lighting rental, really. That's what they're called. That's why I asked you that question. I think, let me look it up. Okay, yeah, they come up first. Their number 720-234-1996. I know someone who used them.
Okay.
And
perfect.
There's also another one. Damn, I can't think of the name of it on Santa Fe. But anyway, try this one. The good thing about rental places really is that you usually have pretty good luck with them because there's not a lot to it. They're really just renting out other people's stuff, and they unless you schedule a delivery, of course, that doesn't happen. Are you going to have it delivered?
Yeah, it's in eastern Colorado, a couple hours east of Denver. So
they may or may not do that. And there's a place that literally it literally says tent lighting. When I looked it up, literally it said we do tent lighting, and it's I don't know if they're Denver though. Have you ought to Google tent event lighting, but that's where I came up with that other one. Let me know how it goes. 303-713-TALK, because perhaps we should get someone on the referral list about that. And if anyone, let me silence my computer. If anyone else has an idea, let me know. And we do have time right now. We're done with. Oh wait, did you call the duct yet?
They did not answer, but I left a message giving them the back line, so hopefully they will.
Okay. So, Shannon, all we can do is take your number and get back to you, but I'm going to fight for you on it. To me, it's a slam dunk. Oh, I have a curious question. Shannon, I have a curious question here. Have you used other Groupon things? Shannon?
I have, yes.
And have you had good luck with them?
I have had great luck, yes.
Okay, that's good. I was just wondering, because we seem to get complaints centering around Groupons. 303-713-TALK. Now listen to this. Now, I don't know if you want this, Shannon, but hold on. Steve from Duck Pros has an offer. Now, Shannon, you don't have to answer on the air. You're under no obligation. But just in case, first of all, I don't know if I trust these guys to come do it anyway, but we will fight for you as far as getting your money back for your Groupon, right?
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, and in addition to that, Steve from Duck Pro says, let me just get him on. Steve, you want to offer, just in case she wants it done anyway, and she should have it done, what are you going to offer her?
What we'll offer her is we'll take the $99 that she has already spent and apply that to our service for getting the ducts cleaned right. We'll do a video inspection before and after and show her exactly what we're doing.
So listen to that. So Shannon, basically, you get a $99 discount, and he's already told you the pricing, so it's not like he's going to and he wouldn't do that anyway. He's a good guy. He'll take $99 off, and then if we get your $99 back, think about this. If we get your $99 back, it would be even better. But Brandon is he on now? That's great. On line 6, you said?
He's on line 6. I just accidentally put it on 2.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for clarifying that. Hey, Shannon, we do have Brandon from Premium Duct Cleaners, who is the company involved here. So we need to give them a chance to explain this, okay?
Absolutely.
All right. This is good. Whenever a company is willing to come on, I say bravo. Whether we agree or disagree, I say bravo. So, Brandon, do you know what the discussion is about? It's about some Groupon offer?
Do.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a little issue with Shannon this morning.
Yeah.
So basically, the Groupon clearly states what everything is covered. So all supply lines, one return, and one main line is covered under that Groupon.
Wait. Okay. I guess I didn't see that.
No, it does not.
Shannon says it doesn't.
Not the $99 one that I purchased. The $79
it clearly
states that, but not the $99.
Okay, hold on. You're both talking. Just let me clarify, Brandon, and let you talk right now. Hold on one sec. So she said the $79 special has some small print. Go ahead.
There's no $79. It's either $99 or $119. Now, the $99 says 10 vents clearly, and then the $119 states all supply vents, one return, one main line, lower unit furnace cleaning, and dryer vent cleaning. Then, when the clients call me, I reiterate that, so there's no issues. Then once that is reiterated, we book the appointment. We come out, we go over it again.
Yeah.
And she was just being really nasty when we were at her house today. So I was like, listen,
Brandon, let me clarify then. Let me clarify.
Brandon, you weren't here, and I was not nasty, and I bought the higher of the two offers.
The 99.
You didn't show up because you had a cold.
So
well, hold on. I thought you said his name. I thought you said his name was Scott.
Initially, and I apologize.
Oh, okay.
I did remember his name incorrectly originally.
So Brandon, let me clarify this because I want to get it straight. The Groupon offer that you have is $99, and it clearly states. Go ahead again. I want to let people hear that. This is what you're claiming. It clearly states what?
So the $99 clearly states 10 supply vents. As opposed to the $119 covers all of this.
No, I understand. She bought the $99 Groupon. Now, Deputy Dan, are you looking at it?
Yes, and I don't see there's no small print or nothing there.
Shannon, you didn't alter the one you sent us, did you?
Okay,
no,
so go on Groupon.
I printed out the one that I have and forwarded it to you.
All right.
So go on Groupon, look my company up, and it will clearly state right there.
Okay.
If I have my computer in front of me.
Shannon, what are you looking at on Groupon? Because he says it clearly says. I don't think the guy would be nuts enough to come on and just flat out lie about it.
Oh no, I don't think so either.
So what do you think? Do you think that it was
the Groupon that I purchased?
And you can see that I have tons of reviews on there, and this would be happening over and over and over and over again. you know, some people might not understand. Once I reiterate everything, they should understand, I would hope anyway, and if they don't, they can ask questions.
All right, here's premium.
My clients.
Here's premium duct cleaners.
Yeah, I got it. He's just like Brandon says.
Okay, I view the deal. I'm going to tell you, I view the deal, and it says, where do you see the conditions here?
Well, it says 99, you get the 10 supply vents.
Where does it say that? I don't see that. Where does it say that? Okay, it says, air duct cleaning package for return vent and 10 supply vents. I see it.
Okay.
Now, Shannon, which one did you look at?
She bought the $99 is what
Yeah, but
said.
she's saying she is looking at something that does not say that. The thing she sent to us, Dan, what was the thing she sent to us? Did you send it to me too, Daphne? Because I don't know. Shannon, I don't think you would lie either. Were you looking at something that did not have this?
What I thought I bought was a air duct cleaning package of all of the
I understand. But were there conditions, I asked you, and you said no?
No, and I'm looking at the Groupon right now, things you should know. I'm reading this.
Huh.
No, it doesn't say what he's saying it says. So help me understand how to read this differently. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm trying to pull it up right now just so I can go over it with you. And you know, if you weren't being rude to us, we would have settled somehow, some way. It's just I can't have my workers nor myself be exposed to that. It's not, one, healthy, and two, it's, you know, we can't work under those conditions. It's just not right.
What conditions, sir? I offered your staff water and coffee when they got here. They came in my house, opened up some air vents, and then said they had to call their boss to basically upsell me for a different package.
No, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. If you wanted all of your supply vents, all of your returns, all of your main lines, there are other charges, as I told you on the phone when you initially called me. I do all my clients. That wasn't any kind of exception for you. So, and I do apologize if you didn't completely understand the Groupon, and then the reiteration from coming from me.
No. He's saying, listen, I hate to belabor this, but Brandon is clearly saying, and we see it, that they were noted, and yet you sent us something that you said you read where it's not noted. But so which one? What did you do to send us something? Did you copy and paste it from the website? How did you send us your offer, Shannon?
I went into Groupon, and then I signed in, and then the screen that I see when it says My Groupon and Redeem, I just captured that page and I emailed that to you.
Huh. Okay, hold on. We're going to look at it. But listen, Brandon, I appreciate you coming on. You sound like a straight shooter. Thank you very much. And I
didn't see anything about a furnace cleaning. Was that part of it, Brandon? Because I don't see anything in that at all.
Yeah, Brandon, was furnace?
No, not for the 99. No, for the 119.
She thought the furnace was included as well.
Yeah.
I think we're just getting confused here.
The $99 one. So.
Now you do know that the Shannon, you're not disputing the furnace part, are you? Are you there?
No, sir. No, I am here.
Yeah. Do you think? Okay, so you weren't expecting the furnace?
No, I thought they were going to inspect the furnace, but not necessarily clean it or service it.
All right. Hold on, people. We'll come back and try to get to the bottom of this. Okay. A Pro Auto Care for your Pro Auto Care, meaning they'll take care of your car, but they do something else, and that is in between each and every repair, you get roadside assistance because you become part of the Pro Auto family. And that is really spectacular. They have special deals for Martino listeners. Just go to 303proauto.com and click on my name, and you'll find them. Also, remember, in between all repairs, they're guaranteed, plus you get 36,000 miles of roadside assistance, and they send you reminders when anything is needed on your car. 303 Pro Auto.
This is Denver's Talk Station, 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station with Ross Kaminsky mornings, Michael Brown afternoons.
I think she got the wrong one. But You would have thought he was says instead of saying 400, which he was being very rude, would have said, okay, just give us $20 more and we'll
And a sign that the
upgrade
housing
you.
market may be stabilizing. Sales of existing homes were unchanged in August after declining for 4 straight months, according to the National Association of Realtors. Sales were strongest in the Northeast and also rose in the Midwest. Sales were weaker in the South and West. And it's time for another made-up holiday. Today is National Pepperoni Pizza Day and Free Queso and Free Sushi Day, free being the operative word. Free Queso Day is courtesy of Moe's Southwest Grill, with the restaurant giving away free 6-ounce cups of the cheesy dip, no purchase necessary. And P.F. Chang's taking credit for Free Sushi Day. At participating restaurants, you can get a free 8-piece spicy tuna or California roll. Just mention it to your server. There's a limit of 1 per customer. With the Fox Business Report, I'm Hillary Barsky. I used to post to job boards only to be overwhelmed with resumes.
Which made it easy to miss a great candidate.
That old process was not smart. Then I went to ZipRecruiter.
Its technology finds the right people,
and actively invites them to apply.
so I get qualified candidates fast. Smart.
See why ZipRecruiter is rated #1 by employers in the U.S. Try it now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/hire. That's ZipRecruiter.com/hire. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Based on Trustpilot rating and hiring sites with over 1,000 reviews.
This report is brought to you by Creighton University. There's a brand new crash down south along southbound I-25 just north of Castle Pines Parkway. The 3 lanes of the highway are blocked. Traffic getting by.
Can you believe this shit or what?
Truck
Can you
fire
believe it?
there. Fire
About
crews
things
on
going
scene.
wrong here?
Yeah, got a crash southbound I-25 at Spear, blocking the right 2 lanes.
Yes, you just got to remember that phones go over, but he's got to reboot that in his
Parkway involving a semi
in the control room.
past 120th. Also, watch out for still troubles on the turnpike. Eastbound US 36 is still blocked. The left lane is blocked there at McCaslin due to that crash. The weather forecast: sunny today with a high of 80. Right now, cloudy and 73. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner. 630 K-How. Creighton University, where students find success through leading undergraduate, graduate, and professional programs. Nationally ranked research and internship opportunities and a global network of alumni prepare Creighton Blue Jays for lifelong success. Learn more at creighton.edu.
Huh?
With ductwork
and for as much as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, you ought to, yeah, Ductworks, I told you, I was done with him a year ago. You ought to talk to Brandon when you get a chance, because those are, for the referral list. He sounds like a good guy.
So for the best of all real estate deals, call Chad at 303-900-8570. That's 303-900-8570. Or online at FastSaleGuarantee.com.
630 K-How, an iHeart radio station.
I hope you never need Joe Lazara. He's a criminal defense attorney.
And really, what he does is he helps people with DUIs and stuff like that. Now, listen, get an Uber or a Lyft, but there is absolutely no reason ever to get a DUI. I mean, seriously. So now, he's not going to preach to you. No, I'm the one who does that, but he will help you through the system, even if you want to plead guilty and just get through it. You need an attorney because it's very complicated. And he will give $500 off for any criminal defense that is that has to go to trial and stuff. Remember that one. 303-429-6200. 303-429-6200. That's Joe Lazara. Sharon has a shout out for Excel Roofing. Did you have a good experience, Sharon?
Yes, we did.
Oh,
Let
excellent.
me tell you. They came out with our insurance adjuster, and they told us they could expect the shingles to be delivered. They were delivered. They were out when they said they were going to come out and get started, and it took them just 2 days. They ran into a little trouble, and it was wonderful.
And I'm so happy.
Wonderful.
You know what? Really help us. I mean, you help us when you do this. I appreciate it. And that's Excel Roofing, and she used our referral list. We love when people use our referral list. Carrie has a comment on Groupon. What is your comment, Carrie?
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I know, everybody says that. Can you hear me? So, so here's the thing. I've been listening to you for a long time, and I've been a contractor for a very long time right here. I'm from Denver.
Okay.
I've been doing it a long time. And it's not maybe necessarily about Groupon, but what happens a lot of times to me is people do actually what they should do, and is they shop. They shop the numbers, they shop the guys, And sometimes they get, you know, they don't write all their stuff down, and they get it confused with somebody else. They're like, oh, well, that was 79. No, that was 99. And they're not, you know, they're doing their homework, but then they're forgetting, and they're trying to put it on somebody else. And I've had that happen to me. They're like, oh, no, you said. I was like, well, man, you know, I don't. I'm just like that other guy. I was like, look at my stuff.
You know, that happens with us on the referral list. You know, I'll advertise something like with Plumline. I'll advertise 93 are free with the drains, and then they'll call and complain about another plumber on our referral list, and they'll say, hey, you said it's 93 or free, and I said, wait a minute, it's not for everyone, it was for that one. No, I get you. There can be some confusion. Daryl has a comment on go ahead, Daryl, on duct cleaning. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tom, it just seems odd to me that I would call and have a duct cleaner come and clean partially on my ducts.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, I mean, it just doesn't seem, it seems crazy to go through all that to have someone partially clean my ducts. Now, I don't know how Steam Right or
Now, what do you mean by partially? What do you mean by partially?
Only 10 returns,
oh.
10 ducts.
They might only have 10 returns.
Yeah, but here's what he's hoping. He's hoping for either a house, of course, that has a small house, they can do it, or they're hoping for the upsell. They're hoping that...
Of course, but, you know, most common people don't, you know, maybe they don't go around and count all their ducts.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't know how many.
No, you're right.
They have.
You're right.
Or they have to have holes poked here or there or whatever. But I imagine if you called EcoClean or Duct Pros or you know, one of your guys on your referral list, what they're going to do is they're going to come out to your place and give you an estimate.
Exactly.
Hey, guess what? Here's what you're looking to have the job done.
Right.
You know, as opposed to now they're in your house. And now you kind of feel trapped that, you know, okay, well, gee, now I've already spent $99 or whatever, and so, you know, oh, well, you know, so it's you know, it just doesn't, it seems kind of...
No, you're kind of, wait, you do bring up a good point, Daryl. You really do, and this is the one. At first I'm just thinking, oh, that's advertising, but you bring up a good point. They already spent $99, so here's what would bother me. If I spent $99 already, and I decide not to have the rest done because I don't know how much additional it's going to be, even if Brandon did a good job describing 10 vents, if I have more, what would keep him, and I'm not saying he is doing this, but what would keep him from saying, oh, with the other 10 vents, that's $1,000. So what I'm saying is, you're right, that $99 you spend, that's one issue I need to talk about. Brandon, I'm not saying you do this. I'm not saying you do this. But if you go out for $99 and somebody has a lot of vents and they don't know what duct cleaning is supposed to cost, and they say, you know, I don't really have enough money to do that right now. Would you give them the $99 back, or did Groupon get that money?
The Groupon, they pay Groupon. Groupon gives me half of that $99. In return, because of the other charges, I give it back to my clients at the end of the figure. And all of that's explained in the initial call.
Wait, you give back half?
Oh, yeah, because Groupon, say, for instance, of the 119, they'll give me $60 for that. And then when the other charges come into play, I'll tell my clients that at the end of that bottom figure, I'll give them a credit of $60.
But what do you do, though, truly? You know, a lot of people don't know what it's going to cost. You know, they don't know what it's going to cost. So what if people say, no, I don't want to spend the extra money? What do they do? Do they ask for their money back? What have you done in the past?
Yes, I tell them to call Groupon, get their money back. If they have an issue with Groupon getting their money back, I'll call on the business side and get their money refunded.
All right, well, then that's good. Brandon,
that's very fair.
That's very fair. Kelly, you have a comment. Go ahead, Kelly.
Yeah, Tom, you got a great show.
Thank you.
You ever since you've been started.
Thank you.
If somebody wants something for $100 and they're, you know what, and they're BI about it, what do they expect for $100? If they don't have the money in the first place, they shouldn't even be calling.
Well,
they can't even run
I don't know if that's fair to say, though, Kelly. Everyone's looking for a deal, right?
Yeah, but Tom, having a laborer come to your house, set up a piece of equipment, you have to have insurance.
I know, but then Kelly, then the business shouldn't offer it.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Don't call that business that operates.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind lost leaders. Listen to me carefully. I don't mind them as long as you're not forced to buy anything else. Now listen, when When Plumline goes out for 93 or free on a drain, they're hoping two things. One, they can get in there and clear that drain in a few minutes. Or two, what are they hoping for? Two things, 93 or free. What are they? Are they
Find
hoping?
Something else.
Are they hoping they can't do it and they walk away and it's free?
No, they're hoping that they bring up, hey, I got this leaking faucet and stuff
well,
like that.
here's what they hope. 93 are free. In this particular case, they get to your home for 93. If they can clear it in a few minutes, they made money. A little, not much. If they can't clear it, the last thing they want to do is say, okay, this call is free, and leave the person with a clogged drain. What they hope to say is, we found a belly in the pipe here, and to replace it will cost $2,600 or $1,500 or $4,000, whatever. They're hoping they get the other job. Everyone is. It's not immoral. It's not unethical. It's a way into the home. I say it clearly with One Clear Choice Garage Doors. What do I say? They will inspect your garage door free of charge if you mention Martino. They'll check the cables and all of that. Why? They're hoping that they put the sticker up there, you'll call them with something, or they find something wrong. There's nothing wrong with creative advertising as long as it doesn't hurt people or obligate them to spend more. That's where the problem comes in. I do not fault Shannon. Shannon, I do not fault you for your shopping for a deal. And, you know, but I will tell you this. In this particular deal, we can find not one instance where it doesn't mention the 10 vents. We can't find them. So
you know what, it's my fault for not reading the fine print.
Probably. And it's not really that fine either. It's not really.
Buyer beware.
Yeah.
And it is on my side to own that I thought that I was ultimately getting a great
deal. Now, if you can get your money back, you'll be money ahead because, but even if you don't give your money back, you heard one way or another, no matter what, Duct Pros said they would do it and take $99 off as if you paid it to them. So whether you get your money back, even if you get your money back, they'll still take $99 off. So that's pretty cool. All right, but I don't think, and I want to make this clear, I don't think Brandon at Premium Duct Cleaners, they're not on a referral list, but I don't think they did anything wrong. I don't think. Do you think they did, Dan? I don't think they did.
No, he's very upfront.
It's strategic, okay? So that's the way it goes. I mean, you have to know what you're getting. Wow. You know, you never know what you're going to hear on this show. Give us a call, agree or disagree. We let you on. If you're in business, what do you think about come-ons in advertising, loss leaders? What do you think about them? I mean, I don't have a problem with them as long as they perform. Now, if they did not perform and they're really pissed that you didn't go and buy something else, well, that's their problem. Okay, so give us a call, 303-713-TALK. K&H Home Solutions. They love selling stuff for your home like roofing, gutters, siding, windows, and they do a great job. Their siding is unbelievably great. Now, why do they do 30% off this fantastic siding? Because they want to sell you the siding, and they figure if you're going to take the 30% off, it's better than making nothing. This is a real deal. They don't raise the price. I can't stand companies that raise prices to lower them again. They do not do that at K&H. You will get a true 30% off their normal price, which is also a good deal. And Everlast Siding is the best siding you can buy. Durable, energy efficient, waterproof, sealed, colorless through and through. It's made from earth products, minerals, and plastics together for an ultimate combination. It's 303-421-7100. They prefer you go online, make a no-obligation appointment at khwindows.com. khwindows.com.
This report is brought to you by Pella of Colorado.
That's everything, huh?
Just got word that truck fire southbound I-25 at Castle Pines Parkway has been cleared. Still residual backups to Lincoln Avenue. Still that wreck downtown on southbound I-25 at Spear, blocking the right two lanes there, backups to I-70. Looks like they cleared out that earlier trouble spot southbound I-25 at Thornton Parkway. Still some residual delays. It looks like both sides of the turnpike backed up
So the duct cleaning, she only showed us part of it.
I don't think she knew how to send it in.
Look what it says. There is a disclaimer towards a home air duct cleaning package. Towards.
You think that's what it is?
No, that's not the disclaimer there, but it even in the summary, it doesn't say for a complete, it says towards a home air duct cleaning package.
Oh.
Towards.
But the heat rates, if you...
No, I know.
Okay.
I think this, though, is like a quick confirmation, is what I think.
Brendan has one more thing he wanted to say, and he actually is very interested. I already pretty much, and that's what I told him.
I mean,
so,
I don't have anything against
yeah, he just said, he goes, I just want to, just have a final comment. So I let him.
The Army National Guard has
final comment.
a timeless commitment to guarantee peace and security for all Americans. A proud legacy.
But I agree with you on those businesses coming on and stuff. That's, especially if they're not used to it, that's pretty good that they do that.
Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. To learn more, log on to NationalGuard.com or contact an Army National Guard recruiter in your area. Sponsored by the Colorado Army National Guard. Aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association at this station. Ask Alexa to play 630 KHOW on iHeartRadio. Then you can hear Michael Brown with more irreverent talk radio this afternoon at 4.
Getting 630 KHOW from iHeartRadio.
If Denver's talking about it, you'll hear it on 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Kirk's got a comment on Groupon. Go ahead, Kirk. What's your comment, sir?
I think Brad's full of crap.
Why?
He said for 120, all of them will be done.
Wait.
He just offered another $20, get them all done. 120 got all the air ducts clean.
No, well, hold on. Let him clarify it, okay? To be fair. Now, Brandon, you said you had different packages for Groupon. What does the 120 package offer, or the 119?
Yeah, so the 119 is going to offer all the supply vents as opposed to 10, as well as dryer vent.
Okay, well, then the caller has a good point. Listen to this one, Brandon. No one's asking for a refund anyway at the end. That's an added thing you do. So what if she already spent $99, so really your half of that's $50, your half of the other one would have been $60. It's only a $10 difference in your pocket. Kurt's got a good point. You could have said, hey, normally we get this with the 119 package, and you bought the 99, but you know what? We'll go ahead and do it anyway. Because in your pocket, the only difference is $10 according to your math. You say that Groupon gives you 50% of the gross. The gross on 90, so the gross on 99 would have been about, whatever, and then the gross on 119 is just $10 more. Is there something wrong with my math? It would have been a $10 difference.
You're absolutely right, and we weren't charging her for the other supply vents. We were giving all of her supply vents free of charge for the 99 Groupon. We weren't charging her for any additional supply vents. I don't do that.
Well, wait a minute. Then what was that? What was the $400 bid she got?
The $400 bid was for the other main lines because the Groupon only covers one main line of the furnace.
Oh, you're saying it wasn't okay. So you're saying, and on the 119, it's all the vents. And how many main lines on the 119?
It's also going to cover one main line. If it's on the supply side, it'll cover both of the supply main lines.
Okay, so you're saying she had how many main lines?
Typically I'm on every single job.
No, I know you were sick.
But the weather today.
All right. So listen, what I'm saying is, I guess what Kirk was trying to say is, when you have, and by the way, this is what I'm writing in my memoirs here, that most of the time companies spend a pretty decent amount of money for customer acquisition. And I'll bet you to the penny how much it costs you per customer to get in the house and make and do a job, and how much it takes to make your phone ring. All business people know it's called their price per lead. Now, then you probably also know that there is also what I call a price per loyalty or per for keeping customers. A lot of people don't spend money in that category. They spend money in the other category. I'm not, by the way, teaching you. You run a good business, and fundamentally, I have nothing, really, I don't have a problem with what you've done. I think it could have been handled differently, and again, you weren't there. If you were there, I'm convinced it would have been handled differently. And Brandon, what you said, you wanted one other thing to say to Daphne. What is it?
Well, I was just saying that, I was telling her that I bend over backwards for my clients. I'm here to help. I've already said this.
Yeah.
And, and Shannon, I will do whatever I need to do to, make this right.
Okay.
Just unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it.
No, I understand. You know what I would say to her? I'll tell you what I would say to her. And again, you don't have to do this. I'm not even going to wait for an answer because I don't want you to be on the hook. I would tell her, you look, we have a 119 package. We'll do it all for that, or not even say whatever you want. Listen, Daph, let's hook them up again. Let's ask her. I really think Brandon, seriously, I think his heart's in the right place. I really do. Now, I would tell Shannon, the customer, that he's willing to do whatever makes it right. We ask her what that is. Okay? She paid $99. Let's just see what it is. She probably wants her car painted too. So
she might be online too. Let me check.
I don't know. Colin, now this is another one where somebody's not honoring something. What is this one, Colin?
So what's going on is I was offered basically through AT&T, got married, went in to, my wife was going to do an upgrade, and they were like, oh, why don't you do one too? I've had problems with AT&T in the past. They overcharged me for a phone, kept sending me bills. Every time I try to contact customer care, they just shine me on like they were going to give me the discount. I would never see it. Swore I would never do business with them again, and was so soured by that incident that I went to a pay-by-month at Cricket, and then, lo and behold, I was in there, I was in car sales, and got suckered into it with the offer on a good phone, and they said contact customer care in 3 months, and then they would start refunding that amount to our bill, and then they would basically give us a credit so that's how they would handle the BOGO. It wasn't like, hey, here's the phone, we're not ever going to charge you for it. They hit us with 3 months worth of bills.
Yeah, what do you think, Deputy Dan?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Yeah. You're going to
get it.
What is the main problem you have with that one?
Okay. So then I kept getting the bill, and I kept contacting customer care and kept contacting them.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, okay, well, we're processing it. You'll see it next month. I never saw it. Never saw it. And then down the road, finally, about 6 months after that initial contact, 3 months later, we're looking at 9 months into the supposed BOGO deal. They're still charging me, and then I get a hold of...
So there it is. It's just a bunch. So we're talking about frustration. Did you finally get it worked out or not?
No, they've never given it to me, and I got a hold of somebody in customer care, and they said that they were actually denying the deal because of, I don't know, they never would give me a reason.
Listen.
But she said every time I contacted them before, we had multiple times I talked to them, they would deny the deal, and I was never notified.
Hey, Daph. Take his name. We're not going to have time. Let's get him on tomorrow, and let's work on this. Shannon, now, I'm told, now, by the way, I don't care what you do. You do what you feel in your heart's right. You say you want your money back, and you'll work with someone else. But I want you to know that he probably would for $99. He's sorry for I feel he's telling the truth. And he said had he been there, he would have taken care of it. I think they'll do that whole job for $99. You've already paid it. You ought to give him a chance. And I don't think it'll cost you any more. I don't know how you feel, Shannon. Okay, I can't hear her. So let's find out. Anyway, thank you, Brandon, for coming on. We're out of time. Don't forget, referralist.com. We really mean it, honest to God. Help, information, and referrals. Referralist.com. Do you know what I love about...
toward the end, a rockin' show.
I'll bet you she was rude. I'll bet you.
I'm going to teach you how to operate my camera. And then after the show, from time to time, when we have nuggets, I'm going to record them. There's a special camera I have. I'm going to show it to you. You will love it. It is awesome when I teach you how to do it. Because